Hi everyone, and welcome to Dice and Dudes, a show about the continuing adventures of our almost 2.5 year D&D campaign. We'd like to go and thank Military Gamer Supply for putting the stream on for us. We're also sponsored by David's Towels and Terrain, a small company, my company, that creates, various towels and terrain for use with D&D and board games and any other game you can play on a table with some friends. Just so you guys know, coming up on Halloween, I will be running a special Halloween Vampire 5th edition game night as opposed to our normal stream. Special build coming for that one. We're going to have a couple of new players coming in for that one. Change it up a little bit. Just nice one shot, see if I can kill everybody. After that, 3 days after that, I'm going to be running a game in the Extra Life stream from 6 to 10, continuing with the whole Halloween thing going on. It's going to be them traversing a haunted forest and see if they can survive. That one will also be non-canonical game. We'll pick it up the following Wednesday at the same bat time and same bat channel. Any other stuff for Military Gamer Supply?
Military Gamer Supply is going to have a Halloween party. The Extra Life event will be on November 3rd. They're also going to be featuring a Warhammer 40K tournament, a tanks battle for Flames of War.
Also, at the end of this month, we will be having a Orktoberfest event that will include anybody who wants to orcify any models that they have. It will be a death race across multiple tables, and whoever wins, it's going to be a $5 buy-in, but whoever wins will get some prize support. And there will be stuff there, if you don't already have the stuff to modify your models, there will be stuff there to modify them on the spot.
Then in addition to that, there's Friday Night Magic and open gaming every day of the week.
We're good. All right. So that's all of our announcements for today. We're going to go ahead and jump in now to the overall game. So last week, our Knights of Fate had a heart-to-heart with each other about what had been going on in their personal lives, as well as decisions people had made, and had come to decision to basically reunify and stay the course. Dangers of death and dismemberment be damned. They took their deal from Lady Corrine and entered Dark's Hollow. Within Dark's Hollow, they traversed the place, getting in a battle with some Kenku, most of which were dispatched. Continuing through Dark's Hollow as quickly as they could, they, with the apparent help of Yugelnok himself, found his lair. After a brief conversation, battle was joined. Very hard fought. Many people went down. One person is still down, that being Thraka, is still unconscious when we start this episode. Other people are on the very verge of death. And while the Rotmir, doing a very cinematic grab of the spear and shoving it into the beast and activating it to hold its essence to the mortal realm, that is where we ended the last game session, and that is where we're going to go ahead and pick up today. So, right now, I need everyone who is awake to go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, please. You are not on the board, so you won't have to do it until you come back. So you'll do that at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, on the table.
Yep, on the table, please.
That's a fail. Without question. Sorry to y'all watching the big one. That's a hard fail.
I didn't see the number and I...
+3.
Well, reroll it. So a 9.
9.
18.
18?
Somebody
Somebody roll for Perry, please.
I got it. I got a 3 plus whatever.
Yeah. It's like, even the paladin can't save that roll.
And he's too far away from that.
2+.
I got a 19, he got a 4.
He got a 4, so 19 for a 3, you said?
A total of 2 plus 5?
So 7
4.
and
7.
18. And
6.
what was Rotmir again?
19.
19? Okay, so As Rotmir shoves the spear into this creature and screams the word reaps, activating the spear itself and holding, tethering this creature to the mortal plane, suddenly there is a stark change around you. The entire environment suddenly seems to realign into what reality is, and not the distortion of reality that Yulganok has made it. The stairs that led up to his place, almost having his throne room actually suspended above the room that you're within, is not the way this place was designed, and it violently reasserts itself into what reality is supposed to be. Those of you who are up top feel your stomach do a flip-flop as the bottom of beneath your feet falls out. Those of you who failed your Constitution saving throw land prone on the ground. Those of you who passed managed to keep your feet.
What's the target number?
Fail, fail, pass, pass. Thraka, from hitting that, you do that is a failed death saving throw from you crashing into the ground. So go to mark that you're at 1 pass, 1 fail. The rest of you take 6 points of damage from hitting the ground.
Even
Even if you passed, because you're still falling about 30 feet.
I take it wings are not an option.
No, this happens instantaneously. By the time you put your wings out to try to catch yourself, you've already hit the ground.
Owie.
Yeah. So at this point, we're going to go through and continue the combat. Flynn, when you pop in, I need you to go make your Constitution saving throw, please.
Nope.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
You have 2d4 to roll.
Seven, 11.
11? No. So that is, it was 6, so 6 points of damage to you when you fall.
Okay.
Which that knocks you unconscious, correct?
I will check.
Okay. And we will put you back into here. And then it's going to be Perry, who we will go ahead and skip for now. No, well, we can have Perry do something too. We'll have you two decide what Perry's going to do real quick while he checks his hit points.
Well, we can have him do first aid.
Puts me at
Perry,
1 hit point.
1 hit point?
Yeah.
You sure? Because I'm pretty sure you're at 1 hit point last time.
No, I was at 7.
At 7?
That's what it said on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Okay,
Then-
he's got 1 level 1 spell slot.
Unfortunately, I
Okay,
have no
and what is he
spells.
gonna do?
King Key should go over to Thraka.
Oh, well, hold on real quick. So, you are prone in your square. What are you going to do?
I'm going to heal myself.
Oh, and I need a no, Blink is not concentration, so never mind.
Yep, neither of them are concentration. They're just up for 10 minutes. So I still have clones. Can I lose a clone and
Nope.
hit the ground? First level cure wounds on
If
myself.
only.
Okay.
I'm gonna trick the ground into thinking you didn't hit it.
Okay.
So that's going to be
Perry's
12
gonna
hit points for
run
me.
over to Thraka. Use his
Okay.
Last level 1 spell slot.
And you got your,
Stand up.
okay?
Actually, I can pop in within 10 feet of anywhere where I disappeared, right?
Yes.
I'll pop in next to Thraka and heal him.
Oh.
At
Okay, so
a
before you, yeah.
boosted heal. Yeah, go faster. Must go faster. Must go faster.
It's red. It'll go faster.
And that's level 1 for you, level 1 for him.
Yep, because
Okay.
that's all I got left.
So that's a D8 for him as well.
Go ahead and heal 10 hit points. Yay, I have a point left.
So after Vince, or after Finn is...
So, Flynn, it's going to be Perry. And you use the half your move to
I
stand
do
up,
need a
correct?
concentration check because I still have Sunbeam active.
Yes, you do. So go ahead and roll your...
His mic is quiet.
There'd be
Uh,
nothing much we can do about that.
It's going to be good.
Tell
Okay.
him not that.
Exceed the damage, right?
Just
No, it's
You
10.
need to hit the volume, dude.
10.
Not the
11 plus 5.
Yeah.
like.
volume's all the way up.
Let's see how much it
Well, your mic
Uh,
is really low.
Bring it up next to closer to your face.
Maybe hook it on your collar.
Hook it
Kester, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Weave it into your
Okay.
beard, dwarf.
So Perry.
Might as well.
So Perry, you see Flynn pop into place, and then he heals Thraka. So what is Perry gonna do?
Rocker could use the hit points.
And then Flynn vanishes.
Okay.
So, let's see. Cure Wounds is 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier, so that's plus 3. 10 points of.
So
healing.
10 more points to Thraka. Is Perry gonna do anything else? He still has a move action and bonus action.
I don't know the ranger. I think he'll just get into a position where he can cover
Okay.
everybody.
Maybe back by the throne.
Thraka, we're up to you. When your eyes open up and you still see this large creature above you.
I guess Thork is gonna fucking scream because I mean I'm coming into as fresh as he is right now.
Pretty much.
He's gonna crawl away.
Okay.
Bend your mic to your face. There you go.
Try not to breathe into it, I guess.
So you're gonna stand up for half your move, and then you want to move the rest, your other 15 feet away from him.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15. Alrighty. You still have a standard action and a minor action.
Let's see here.
Or bonus action, sorry.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself first level.
Okay.
Plus 1.
Okay, and Triswan.
I'm sending. Has Arno stood back up yet?
Arnos is
I was
still
never,
up.
Never down.
Oh, okay.
Well, no.
Well, you were down a couple
Oh,
times,
yeah,
but you're
right.
back up. Yeah.
Right?
You still look back?
Oh,
Yes.
Everyone looks bad.
At this point, everybody
I
looks
can't
bad.
see, like, okay, so he's right next to me. You're okay-ish.
He looks like he's been hurt.
Yeah, I look like I've been through it.
Yes.
Alright. Which one of them looks worse?
Turn your volume all the way up.
That's great.
Which way is it?
All the way
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
So I'm gonna do Cure Wounds at 2nd level
Okay.
Okay.
for
Speak louder too.
Arnos.
So 2d8 plus 3.
Might need to turn the music volume down a bit too.
Just make sure. She hasn't said anything else though. Oh shit, sorry, Kyle. That's a 7.
So 7 more hit points to Arnos. Tristan, you still have a move action and bonus action.
Can I check to see if it's dead?
Roll me a perception check, please.
Wait, it's my turn coming around? No.
Not yet.
Okay, just making sure.
That is a 15.
15. It doesn't seem to be moving like it was before, but it's hard to tell exactly what's happening. It's holding the spear that appears to be about 6 feet longer than it should normally be, even when activated, that is sticking from its stomach and is tethered to the ground. It has wrapped its massive hand around the shaft of that spear and is currently looking directly at the spear and not at any of you. But that is as far as you can tell.
I can't like poke it or like nudge it with
Well,
the
you
hammer?
just already spent your standard action
Okay.
to heal him.
Oh,
So,
that's fine.
anything else? Any move action or no?
No, I'm good.
Okay. It is, at this point, I need a dexterity saving throw from Perry, Arnos, Rotmir, and Triswan, please.
Ah, sweet, that's 20.
Doing Perry
I almost
first.
landed on a 2.
Perry got 28.
Okay.
I'll go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Roll with disadvantage with Perry because he's still on the ground.
No, he's covering.
He got up and
failed. No, he got up and moved. That's correct.
Yeah.
He did get up and move. So never mind. So, and for you?
And my dexterity
Hold
save
on.
is
Hold on.
19.
Bunt is saying that the mics aren't working.
I got it.
You got it?
We already fixed it. You're back up.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
28.
Check your volume.
19.
Kyle,
Nat 20.
nat 20?
and make sure your mic's close to your mouth.
That's as close as it's going to get without being directly
In front of your face. Yeah.
Okay. I can't see it on your
That's
jet.
it?
That's why.
Okay. As you all watch, the incredibly gargantuan form of this creature begins to shudder, almost like it starts to phase out of place for just a moment. You see large, almost cancerous-like growths begin to sprout beneath the surface of its skin. It rears back, takes one step back, and you see a goiter form in its neck that grows to prodigious size in a matter of seconds. A moment later, and the creature erupts into a viscous gore pus pocket that explodes, spreading its pustulent liquid all over Tristwin. Rotmir manages very luckily to hop out of the way, as does Arnos and Perry.
Every time.
Each of you are able to jump out of range of this. Tristwin,
Figures.
You better be ready to touch yourself.
I'm gonna vomit all over you.
that is 26 points of acid damage.
Joy.
And this, I'm leaving this where it is, as it is now a pile of liquid flesh
Is it
that sits in a pile.
Is it steaming?
Very much so. It steams. There is a stench that fills this room that none of you have ever smelled before, and that immediately turns your stomach.
Any bones in the flesh pile?
Are you going, well, you're not there, so.
I'm in the ethereal plane. I can see what's happening.
He's
Arnos,
blinking in and out.
you see it as more of a shadowy thing. You see what happens for a brief moment, but you can't really get any details of what's happening in
He's
the
not
creature's
really
body.
on the spear anymore, is he? He's a puddle.
You can't really see the spear. Do you want to go search for it?
Think of it as like a giant
Yeah.
steamy poo pile.
Can I just fail my Constitution saves? I think he will.
Sure.
hurl.
If you want to, you can vomit all over yourself. It gets all in your beard. It's terrible.
Ignite the sun sword.
Well, it's already ignited.
I didn't remember if I had reignited it or not. I'll go ahead and take that search check. Perception or
Roll me an investigation check, please, and
That
a
is
Constitution
+5.
and a Constitution saving throw.
my con save's a 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You pick up one piece of this creature with your hand as the sun sword just kind of passes through it. As soon as you touch it and begin to move it, you all over
I want
yourself.
the spear back so I have something physical to touch it with. Must dig faster.
So you continue to search for it. You just and keep going. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I will assist him if
Okay.
I will burn away the stink.
So you're
with radiant energy.
well, the sun sword doesn't seem to be doing any physical damage to the stuff. It's not
doing
heat.
radiant damage.
Yeah, but it's not really burning it away. Whatever this stuff is, it's dead. It's gone. The flesh is gone.
Can someone resurrect
It
it
is
so it'll be
Rotmir's turn.
effective?
I'm assisting him find.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another investigation check.
Well, the first one was a 17.
Okay. Well, roll with advantage.
And that is a 23.
Okay. As you're going through it, and you pull a piece of it away, you see the end of the spear. You instinctively reach for the spear to try to pull it up and try to pull it out of the pile.
Reap.
As you do so, does a 23 hit your AC?
Yes, yes it does.
Okay.
What did maneuver?
You are right next to it, so going to roll your D8.
The Family Guy episode.
So +1 to your AC. Does it still hit?
Yeah, it still is.
Okay.
That's the fourth one that I've rolled.
That
with
is
ability.
14 points of damage. And
Save me,
as
though.
you grab the spear, you can see it is still tethered to something. And as claws reach out and slash you across the chest, you take a step back and you see within the pile of desiccated flesh, there is a much smaller but still similar looking creature that is literally impaled upon the spear still, that has blood pouring out of its mouth, its eyes, its ears. It looks at you just
I'm
still
pretty sure I said
tethered
die,
to it.
asshole.
Go. This is your turn. So your standard action was to help him with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Flynn, you pop into existence, and you see the scene before you.
Yeah.
I need a real quick. Yeah, I need a perception check from Flynn and Perry, please.
Flynn Perry.
20 plus 7?
There.
I finally rolled good.
18 for Perry.
Okay. Both of you, as you pop in, Perry looks over just in time to see that this door is open and that winged creature stands with her bow raised.
And let's go ahead and standard action beam right in her face.
Okay, so you turn to her immediately?
Is that one and the other one?
It is this one here, and you see that
Whatever
form
remains
there.
of Yugle now.
You just kind of hear the door, the hinges on the door creak as you pop in. You look over, and she's got her bow aimed right at you.
Yeah, beamer.
Okay. A 30 and a 22.
Either hits. Hold on, I got clones. Now I'm down one clone. So I have one clone left because I had lost one at the...
You have one more roll, because that's a 30 and a 26.
Oh, 2 hits? And that's my other clone.
Okay.
I'm out of clones. Suck beam.
That is a 22 on her Constitution saving throw.
Isn't it Dex?
It's con save.
Yeah, that was a con.
So she's going to take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And if she's undead, she has disadvantage.
She's not undead.
And nope. Flynn out. Blink.
Okay. So you have no clones left.
No clones.
All right, Perry.
No more baby twins.
Alright, so Perry saw
can't be
the
refused.
chick.
He sees her.
Okay, for his movement, he wants to get by the wall, and for his bonus action, he wants to take cover, and he wants to shoot
Okay, roll to
the
hit.
chick. Wow, I haven't played Perry, so his
Plus disgusting.
wow plus 17 plus 13,
That's a hit.
and he
better than he
is
rolled.
2d8.
Typically rolls like a 3.
2d8 plus 8. 13.
Oh, because he's got the super boosted dex.
And then his second shot.
Okay.
Sniper shot. Sniper shot.
He doesn't usually do it with his lousy luck.
Yeah, well, he has bad luck.
I told you.
So 17 minus 5
But when
is
Schulte rolls.
12.
So it's still
12
25.
plus 13.
That's a hit. Damage.
Great, there's no negatives to his shooting. It's just like, oh, minus
So
5.
14 plus 8 plus 10. 14 plus 18 is
32.
32 damage.
Okay.
And then that's his movement, his bonus action, and his major action.
Alrighty. So now it is her turn, and she flies in, and she's going to fire once at Perry and once at Thraka.
She can fuck off.
Perry, that's a natural 20,
I just got back.
Okay.
and Thraka, that is a 26.
Does he
Okay,
still
yeah,
have his
yeah, okay, I need a-
chain shirt?
I need a Constitution saving throw from both of you. No, he got rid of that.
You got rid of it for some.
He's wearing light armor because the adamantine chain shirt. He only got +2.
So Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
He has a ludicrously high dex. He
Wow.
might as well use it.
So both of you take 4 piercing damage.
I can't really.
So 19 plus 3 is 22, so I think that's a success, most likely.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
He failed his con save, but I can't see.
he has
what-
40 hit points.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 4 points of damage to each of you for piercing. Then you take, that's 16 poison damage
Yeah.
and 12 poison damage. So that is 16.
4 is 16.
Yep, so 16 to you and 22 to you.
But he like what?
Right with, okay, I'll
And Thraka.
so 40 minus 16
You're still standing.
is 20.
Okay, so let's see what
24.
I don't have a lot of spells left. At least from one that last.
Yes, but swinging your hammer is unlimited.
Yeah. Hit
Yeah,
him.
hit it.
Hit
Just
it.
go up and hit her.
Is she wearing armor?
She wears armor.
Dude, heat metal.
I don't have any spells left for heat metal.
Okay, run up and hit her in the face.
Where's the action?
So what are you doing, Thraka?
I guess I'll run up on her and try to whoop that ass.
Okay. Roll a hit.
I get the 1 extra 1d8 of fire damage for each turn.
Oh, yeah, first hit on each turn.
I don't have any samurai stuff last time I checked, so
No, you're out.
20.
20's a hit.
So there's that, and so my hammer is
A D8.
1d8 plus 4, so that's 9 damage plus 1 fire damage off the first one.
Okay.
Then second swing, if she can shove off.
16
Definitely
plus.
broke it. 16 plus
That's a hit.
9, yeah.
Damage. So 1d8.
4 plus 4 is 8.
Okay. Alrighty. Any other actions?
I have like.
Or the rest of your move or anything else? No?
I'm just gonna stay up right there.
Okay, Trisman, over to you.
I'm going to move up so I can hit this dude. Finish him off.
Okay, so you move up to this guy.
Yeah.
Roll the hit with advantage.
He is restrained. Wait, did he roll his attack with disadvantage, which he should have?
Yep, it was a natural 20 and a 16.
Okay. Just making sure.
Your dice are ungodly, bro.
Alright.
It helps to also have a plus 12 to hit.
Is that advantage? So
Right.
that's an 18 plus.
That's a hit, damage.
12 weapon damage and 2 radiant.
As you walk up, you see it slash Arnos across the chest as he pulls a large piece of the larger creature it once was off of him. It slashes him across chest. Arnos taking a step back. You take a step forward and swing as hard as you can, smashing the side. Where you should normally hear bones snapping and tendons tearing, you just see its left arm just slough off of its body and splatter onto the ground as it black viscous fluid pouring out of its mouth as it screams.
Oh, he's just having a bad day.
That was a gag reflex.
Yeah.
So, second attack.
Roll a hit.
Come on,
Do I
do
still
it.
have advantage?
You still have advantage.
Okay.
Restrained is awesome.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Aww.
Aww. That's okay. It's still. Does a 16 hit?
16. Yes.
Thank God.
I know, right?
5 radiant.
15 weapon damage and 5 radiant.
As you take your second swing, bring your hammer down onto its head. It hits what should be a thick, heavy skull of a demon. Instead, your hammer just glances right against it, deforming its face as parts of its skin and fur just drip off of its face and splatter onto the ground. You now see the pink bone beneath.
Nice.
As it, you see it reach up and try to reach for Arnos again, and you see its fingers just begin to crumble down, just slowly working up its arm until its entire right arm falls to the ground as it, oh, you! Arnos,
Oh, that is disgusting.
That thing is still alive.
roll me a perception check.
I don't care. No, you won't.
With the sun sword, or you?
Sun sword.
Okay, go ahead.
That is. Oh, that's shit. But with the sun sword, at least it's that's a 20.
That's a hit. Damage, please.
Hold on, let me get my D8s out. They're hard. Should have had them out in the first place. Yeah.
Yes, you should have.
And chicken.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh God, minimum. Do I still hate this guy? Is that Slayer's price still on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, is it? He did go down.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
No, yeah.
I don't
Okay,
concentrate
cool.
on that. It's on him until. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's min damage on a lot of that. 3, 5, 8, 12, 18 points of damage.
As you take the sun sword and stick it into his chest, you can see parts of its flesh just burning away as it still held up by the spear.
I hope it's Max.
As you continue to attack the creature, you realize you're just kind of burning bits of it away, but it seems to be melting on its own.
I'm speeding up the process.
You're
Let me
gonna take
take out my catharsis and...
Would you like to roll again?
Is it functionally dead? Now I'll roll the perception check.
You want to roll? Okay, roll a perception check.
Ah, that sucks.
He's too filled with.
I'm too filled with rage. That is 11.
Oh, he's still alive. You need to kill him.
Okay. Just making sure. Gotta murder the fuck out of this asshole.
It's gonna be a puddle.
Yeah, that's a 16 plus.
That's a hit.
I rolled better on the damage for at least half this time. 7 plus 5, 12 points of radiant damage.
12 points?
Yeah.
Okay. Rotmir.
Do I see the ensuing battle behind the
Oh, easily.
Sathraka?
Did we have a mic'd up Thraka tinkle time?
No, I turned off.
All right.
It's off.
Please reactivate your microphone.
So what are you doing, Rotmir?
I don't got enough movement to get over there.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah, you do.
You can get over to her.
5, 10, 15, 20. Puts you right there.
Remember, its arm is gone.
Attack of opportunity.
It doesn't have arms.
Ow.
I'm sure it's functionally dead.
Okay.
Arnos just has a rage moment.
It doesn't even seem to react to you as you run away from it.
Okay. Advantage, right?
Actually, I need a perception check from you real quick.
Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1.
17 plus 6, so that's 23.
You see something very, very strange, almost like a distortion in the air in front of this door.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to continue to attack that
Roll to hit.
person because I can't even get over there. Okay, that'd be a 21.
Okay, she's going to use her reaction to parry, so that does not hit.
Okay, then my second attack. That is a 19.
19 matches.
Okay, so that's 10 magical bludgeoning and 2 cold.
Okay.
And my last third attack. 27.
27's hit.
Okay, so 7 magical bludgeoning, 5 cold. And I will mark her.
Okay. Where did I put those? There they are.
You can be forgiven. You have a lot of stuff, bro.
Yeah, I do. There we go. Right on the wing. Okay. So, Flynn, you pop back into existence.
Within 10 feet. Hello, Barry. Suck light.
What's your 19? So what's
Yeah.
your DC? Okay, so half damage.
Half damage will be 16.
16.
And
What's up with the angry secretary?
Angry secretary.
Flynn stays.
Okay. Perry.
Okay, Perry.
I need actually real quick at the end of your turn and the beginning of Perry's turn. I need a perception check, please.
If there was anything in a direct line from me through
No.
the wall.
No, but I need a perception check.
So me is 9,
And
22.
and Perry.
you recognize no, just Perry. You already
just
rolled yours.
Perry?
Yeah, you already rolled yours. There's an arcane distortion happening right in front of the door. With your perception and your abilities, you realize that's a teleportation spell about to come in.
Something is coming!
So Perry, what are you doing?
Chase, use the rest of my move.
It is 17 times perception.
Yeah, he does not see it.
Okay. Since he doesn't see it, he's going to fire. Nope.
He's got to reload and fire.
reload and then fire one.
So he's got 1 round to
The
shoot.
sniper shot in the testicles.
Yes, I will go ahead.
It is a female, so no. It
The
has
sniper
lady balls on the
never
inside.
know.
Well, then again, you guys are assuming the gender.
The sniper shot in the ovaries.
I know the gender.
But you just
15 minus 5.
I don't have to
is
assume.
10 plus 13 is 23.
That is a hit. Damage.
Probably no.
Okay, so 3, 4, 12, 22
Dude.
damage.
22 damage. All right.
But what after you put into play, you decided to.
Your luck with his
identify something else?
stuff is amazing.
Perry, is that it? He still has move action.
Uh, yeah,
Behind the throne.
yeah, he's gonna take care of it behind the room.
Okay.
And I need to grab my red gem of invisible
Yep.
happiness.
All right, so it is now her turn, and yeah, she definitely doesn't like you, and she definitely doesn't like Perry. So she's going to take a shot at each of you. So Perry, that is a 19.
With cover, that misses.
Okay, and you, which I'll say you have cover. That is a 20.
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
Unless cover gives me +9, I'm down.
no.
Doesn't matter, I'm down.
What's your max hit
One to
points?
your armor save.
83.
83. Okay, yeah. So there's no way. Doesn't matter. You're down.
It doesn't matter.
Plus 1 to your armor save.
I need a +10 to my armor.
And-
Did it
save.
have disadvantage? Good grief, it rolled a 20 with disadvantage.
And she is going to go ahead and no, she's actually going to stay right there.
Oh, I was about to say, she want to get smacked at?
She's gonna
On the
look-
floor, smack that.
She's looking over at this, and I need to actually roll his
Ah,
initiative.
damn, I had healing potions.
Dude.
Glad someone got it.
So that's going to be, yep, that's going to be directly after her.
Did I have healing potions?
You
Okay,
should. We have.
So,
we're holding them. You should.
when her turn ends, you all see, well, actually,
Well, no one.
Thraka and Rotmir, you see a familiar form pop in. And as it does, you all hear a strange voice, similar to the way Arnos' voice sounds when he speaks, as he doesn't speak like a typical human does. You hear a voice ring out saying, "Stop! Stop!" Thraka, what are you doing?
Fuck off, chicken. And I keep swinging on the bird lady.
Okay, then before you, as you go to take your swing, that is a 26.
Yeah.
That is, wow, 27.
Okay, I'm just gonna put myself to sleep.
And that is a 19 plus 29. So, as,
I gotta go sleep.
let's see. Damn it, where's all my d8s? That is 11, 14.
Fart? What?
No, right as you went, "Fuck off, chicken," and turned to swing at her, he just threw 3 shurikens at you. And all 3 hit. That is 46 points of damage.
Okay, cool. Arnos is dead after this. Just hope everybody knows this is people.
So
dicks.
you're down?
Yeah.
And you once again hear the voice scream out, "Stop! Stop!" Tristan.
Fuck you, Ninja Chicken, and all your people.
It's like-
Hope they die.
Look around, and then this thing is just disintegrating right in front of us.
More and more you see its skin slowing off, and there's
Ugh.
pink skeleton
I'm
beneath.
gonna walk around it.
It gives no, as you see, it's just kind of as you go by, but it has no capability to hurt you.
And I
Please
go
stop,
over there and
Flynn.
go.
Now that you see,
Yeah, I'll walk towards Flynn.
now that you see as you walk up towards Flynn,
Yeah, I'm like, do I still see what's going on
well,
over there?
since the voice rang out, you
not
saw
doing
the woman has now like slowed down and slowly pulling out and resetting another arrow, but seems to be not being aggressive at this point.
Now, what visually, what does she look like?
Exactly that.
What is that?
It is. She looks like a beautiful female with pale skin, black iron black plate armor, and black feathered wings coming out of her back. She wields a bow that looks amazingly well made, and a long sword that seems to drip with something that, as it touches the ground, it dissipates into nothing.
14 hit points. He wins.
Your eyes come open, and you see Triswin standing above you.
That sucked.
I agree.
Is that all you're doing?
Well, I did my movement and that, and I'm just like, he said to stop.
Arnos.
I'll just tell that to her as I'm over there.
Is it dead?
This thing is...
It's just...
Does it have any skin? It's still moving, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's just falling apart.
It's dissolving.
I'm taking my spear.
You pull the spear out of it?
You know what? I'll leave the spear. I'm
Okay.
gonna go. I know where the spear is. I'll retrieve it later.
And the
I will
spear
make sure
still, it is
like,
through
just in
his
case.
body, and it is still just as long as it was when this thing was gargantuan. So he is impaled upon this spear that juts out of his back about 6 feet.
I'll walk over. Just move me straight towards you to where I can see the one who spoke.
You recognize instantly the Kenku Abishai.
Wait, isn't that the one from the mountain?
That
Or
is
is that the one that teleported us?
that is the one that assisted Lady Corrine in your teleportation into this place.
Okay. Ah. Hi. He's dead.
So, do the rest of you stop
I've intended
Ish.
to go and do a medicine check
on him?
Tanaka.
Okay,
I was forced
but
to
you
stop.
stop, correct?
I don't continue attacking.
I think
Okay.
I lay here and bleed for a little while.
Okay,
fixed
so
you.
with that, I will go ahead and put that stuff down. She was actually standing there for like 30 seconds watching you guys. The whole time.
Really?
Yep.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
As you see, Abishai said, we're not gonna do this with miniatures too much, but Abishai, as he walks forward, as you begin to walk up to Thraka, he kneels down, pulls his three throw it like shuriken out of him, then touches you. You feel healing energy enter your body. You're at 10 hit points. You see this Kenku step over you and clasp arms with Arnos.
How does it
like
feel?
a hug or
Yes, no, he embraces him.
Okay.
Hey, Draka, what does the chicken balls look like from that location?
They look tiny.
As he
Thraka must have X-ray vision.
pushes away from you for a moment and looks directly into your eyes. Thank you, brother.
What about that one?
He looks over her, and if she wanted you all dead, she would have killed you when you attacked.
And
I turned to her. Well, then why did you attack us after the fact? What's the what?
And she kind of looks at you, and you see a very seductive smile spread across her face. And she, I don't like the touch of the gods.
what does that mean?
And she looks over where Flynn is kind of propped himself up against the wall and is kind of looking
She
at her.
doesn't like the
She just looks
divine?
directly at him.
Does she not like the divine? What's wrong with divine? You have a problem with the divine.
I'm going to smile, pull out a bottle of brandy, and pour myself a glass. Cheers.
You need to take that feat that allows you to drink alcohol and heal every time.
I really do.
You're gonna become a drunkard. At least you'll be healing.
So she still in a very aggressive stance, and Abishai still very much has his hand on the short sword at his belt as he looks at you. I thank you for what you've done here. All of us do. I need you to leave. I need you to take the weapon, leave, and never return.
I thought we were taking them with us. We're not
Just
taking them with us.
point us in a direction and we'll start walking.
Yeah, how about we just teleport out of this shitty
And
hellhole?
what will become of the Kenku?
No offense to you, but you're not one of us. You can't be anymore. I thank you for what you've done. But what's happened here today is left a power vacuum within Markdar. One, and you hear the doors behind you open, and the doors next to you. and you see the hunched forms of the raven-feathered Kenku people come up and begin filing up and standing, watching the exchange as he speaks to you. You've left a power vacuum, destroying this creature. And you see the creature still, and it's just the rest of it's falling apart.
Die?
He pays no attention to the withering creature as he looks at you again after glancing at the Kenku next to you and says, "We will fill that vacuum. And we
Maybe I
will
should
do
leave
so.
the spear.
And we will do so by your all's death."
So wait. You're gonna kill us?
We'd much rather not. You must understand, we are grateful for what you've all done here. Immensely grateful. We could not have done what you did as we did not possess the weapon. We thought of stealing it and simply doing it ourselves. But we can simply end those who ended Yugelnak, either by you leaving and never returning, or by displaying your corpses on the outside of Dark's Hollow.
Well, I've already told you we're willing to leave.
I understand, but I'm trying to tell you the severity of the
The lady
situation.
has something of mine.
Well, if you wish to go get it, then you can.
Can you at least send
fight.
a message? That
I
we're-
know of your deal with Lady Corrine, and
Thank you.
I know she's good for it. She will fulfill the letter of whatever
Thank
deal that you all
Just inform
have.
her that. Yeah.
But you all cannot walk out of Dark's Hollow.
Nope.
So,
We-
Flynn, do you have some magic type things that will?
Please get us till the Eberron reaches.
No, that's not the scroll. Yes, that's the scroll. I get this out.
Oh God, we're not doing that again, are we?
Yeah, we do that.
I don't want to do that. You know I hate that.
We will fly through time and space.
Okay, Ricky, we got to do this.
Is there perhaps some
Fine.
trinkets
Thunder
Yugelnak had
gut.
laying around so I can take
I
with me?
like that name. You can
Oh,
call
he
me
had
that
a
name
great
all
many
you want.
treasures and
Rotting.
powerful
I'm gonna-
artifacts
It
lying
makes me
around that
vomit
we
every
would
Go
use to
retrieve
great
my
effect.
spear.
Just a few. Just,
Well,
please.
I won't call you Ricky then.
Not
Good, makes you
We've
vomit.
shown we've attempted to show our
Teleport.
gratitude by simply not having to kill you as we are bound to do by the pact that we had with Yugelnak. We are breaking this pact.
The fact
And that
broken
is-
when he died, was it not?
No. But we are no longer tethered to him. Our people may once again be able to die by the ravages of time, but our hope is that maybe we can have our children again. Yugelnak's great deception ran deep. I'm not sure if you understand, but Yugelnak himself is who poisoned us,
No, I already
made us
knew that.
made
Trust
us
me.
miscarry, made us unable to carry children, and then offered us the deal. He would save our people from extinction if we but followed him, were his bodyguards, and he gifted us eternal life.
Not much of a gift.
Not when you're holding all the cards. Well, upon learning of this, it was already too late. We'd already accepted the deal.
Is Yugelnak done disintegrating yet?
Oh yeah, at this point, there's nothing.
Finally, I'm taking the spear.
No bones or anything?
Oh, there's pieces of them left.
I'm taking a
I'm
skull.
Chuck a few bones in the,
Okay.
the big ones.
Well, no, he's like that stuff just sloughed off of his body.
No, just like
You mean like a
I'm-
femur and
Femurs and
ulna, stuff
Yeah.
like
I'm
that?
taking the skull,
Okay.
assuming it's still there.
It's missing the bottom part of the jaw, and
Is
it
he-
looks like it's been caved in with a hammer, but
Eh.
Can't
Alright.
help that.
so. If you give me 10 minutes, we'll be
it's
gone.
definitely not a Glabrazil, as you were led to believe.
Eh.
Definitely
The impression
not.
I got wasn't he a Rakshasa? A Rakshasa?
It seems as if he has very cat-like features, but not like the Rakshasa that you all fought against within the Library of Kornberg. This is different. His hands weren't turned to opposite sides, but he still had that skin, that fur, that pattern. Pattern exactly as he looked here is exactly as he looks. Like a mixture of some kind of demon and Rakshasa.
Alrighty.
Weren't
gonna start-
we supposed to take their people to
No.
the Eldine Reaches to aid us?
Well, it's kind of pointless now. You really want to argue?
I'm going to start drawing the circle because that takes 10 minutes.
They allow you, though you can feel the tension within the Kenku as they watch you all very closely as you all begin to gather yourselves up.
Alrighty. Well, we just draw this little squiggly here. And Raka, you hold my brandy, yeah.
Now, are you doing teleport or teleportation, sir?
Circle.
Okay.
I don't have the spells left for teleport.
So where are you tuning your circle to?
Aldine or
I don't have one in the Elder regions.
oh shit.
It would be a crapshoot to get there. You have been there.
What can we do that's closest? Do we need the map?
Yeah, I don't care where the closest is going. I am going to my good friend's house where I fall down and pass a set.
Or we're going to my house?
What's his name's?
Oh, Leomund.
Leomund's.
Okay.
We're going to Karnath.
Yeah, we go somewhere else later, but now we go to Karnath, away from the deviled chickens.
Didn't he say that he could be dead?
Devil chickens. Yeah.
No, you might not want to say devil chicken when they're all in here. And they want to kill us.
Good point. Keep drawing the circle.
Okay. So while he's drawing the circle,
Barca starts pounding the brandy.
okay.
He's a guy,
He means no
and now he's
offense.
been through shit. A lot of shit. But shit for
I'm really
chickens.
tense. I'm on guard because at any moment all these guys could kill me.
And it looks like there's about 8 besides Abishai and the Ariania and the Arianius. I may as well tell you what it is. What are you doing while this is happening?
Well, you've got your freedom. I hope you enjoy your new cage.
It's different when you're on the other side of the bars.
Still a cage.
We do thank you, Arnos. We may not sing your praises in public, but you will be remembered. You did a great thing. And you feel different.
I'll be back to upset the power vacuum a little more.
Well, maybe then you can join me.
You can do that without me.
I could always
I'm
use
tired.
I could always use a right-hand man.
So, Tristan,
Yes.
in Karnath, they have a bath, yeah?
Yes.
And a bar?
We'll have our own
I hope.
bath available at
With
that point.
Flynn gathering everyone up, all of you, each of you stepping inside the circle. As Flynn steps in as well, you feel the hum of power, familiar to most of you all, begin
I'm
to
gonna vomit.
form in between each of you. That sense of connection between each of you who stand there. And as he says the final incantation, you lock eyes with Abishai, and he nods at you.
I'll return.
And you blink out of existence.
I shall use the final magic gesture to convey my respect for their people.
Peace among worlds. As Flynn flips them off, saying the final incantation, the magic swirls around each of you, and you are ripped from Dark's Hollow and deposited in a familiar place, but different. As the blue swirling light dies around you, you immediately see the front door that leads from the teleportation and arcane laboratory of Leomund. The door that leads to it is only held on by a single hinge and is canted at a bad angle.
We are so not prepared
Yeah.
for what's on the other side of that door.
Why doesn't anything go smooth?
That's because
I
it's you,
see
people.
this, and I'm like, well, into another shit show, people. And I got my show and hammer
I
ready.
do believe you mean us
I
people.
vomit. I go to the side.
You people.
Hopefully nobody else is there.
Like
and
or
I
not, you're
vomit, as per the norm,
Mm-hmm.
and get out Lasaga's threat.
Why you always
Okay.
throw up? Such a wonderful caress of power.
It was
Are there
horrible.
any trees outside?
Oh god,
well,
no.
right now
Trace.
you're in a building, a There's no windows in this room.
Dark is just going to chill against the wall and like sit because he got hired to guide people, and all of a sudden he's helped kill a demon, get his ass kicked a lot, and he's old. He hurts.
Yeah.
He's tired of their bullshit and the chickens.
It definitely looks like this. You're not sure why they teleported you guys here, because this thing has seen better days. This room has seen much better days.
Open the door.
Sneak to the door.
As you go up to the door and you try to push it open, you rip the rest of the hinges off the other side of the wall, and the door just right in front of you.
That was very loud.
That bodes well.
Very, very loud.
What's on the other side?
It looks like Lehman's shop, but it looks as if there's been several large detonations that went off within it.
This is not good. Lehman! Old man, where are you?
Roll me a perception check.
Divine sense.
19.
Looking for demons. Oh,
And
wait,
well-
I can't do that. Never
And
mind.
you're attempting within 60 feet, correct?
60 feet. So I'm
Uh,
moving. If
You
I need.
detect nothing within 60 feet. You know, in Lehman's shop, okay, the main room of Lehman's shop, it's basically just a large, almost rectangular room. He has stairs that lead up to his own personal chambers that you all have never been to or never seen. The back half of this building is basically his research laboratory, his library, along with his teleportation circle. You know, the library is separate and sealed from from this room itself. You know, it is based off the main chamber. There's the door that leads directly to the library, and there's the stairs that lead up. The main area normally houses short shelves, nothing over 4 feet tall, that has various baubles, potions, and things like that littered about it. Most of them are gone. There you see shattered glass on the floor, spilled potions that have seeped into the floorboards and discolored the wood into purples and blues and reds. You see that there's several of these cloaks that you all knew were powerful protective items that have been shredded, and bits and pieces of them lay about the floors. As you move in, you feel glass cracking beneath your feet as you walk about the main chamber. The main door looks strangely fine. It looks as if it has suffered no damage. You can see, looking past, you see the passageway that leads directly to the stairs. You see there's a few of the stairs that have been caved in and broken, shards of wood littering the ground. As you call out Lehman's name, you hear a thump above you.
I'm headed up.
Okay?
I'll go up with him.
So
Wand
who's
in
first?
hand. I'm going.
I'll go first.
Okay.
She's going to have to beat me.
I can.
Okay. So the three of you go to run up the stairs. The first few steps, as you put your weight on them, crack beneath you. As you catch yourself and begin moving up again, you nearly run headlong into a 6.5 foot tall familiar figure. Blonde hair. It looks as if something happened to his face, as his typical beautiful clean-shaven face. You see there's a few days of stubble growing on one side of it, and you see a bad burn on the left side of his face that has eliminated the smooth skin and the hair beneath it. You can see his left eye is milky white where it was not before, and he's missing his left hand.
What happened, old man?
As you all come up, and you see him drop a sigil of arcane energy that was forming within his hand to blast out at you all. See, welcome back.
Yeah, it's been a bad day. Please don't vaporize me.
Bad day. He's missing body parts.
Bad day all around.
Yeah, this just seems so.
He kind of points down the stairs. Anyone else?
Yeah, it's the usual, plus a very foul-tempered old orc. Half-orc. He smells
Not that
bad.
old.
Bring them up. And he turns around and you can see a very noticeable limp as he goes back into his room, but leaves the door open for you
I'll
all.
go up to him and be like, let me help.
He kind of pushes you aside as he goes and sits down in a very comfy-looking armchair and just slowly eases himself into it like he's dipping into a hot bath.
Can I at least do lay on hands on him? Or at least attempt to?
He kind of waves you off, and it will do no good anymore.
Raka!
It won't help with
What?
this. or this.
Come to me, Thraka. I have a friend for you to meet.
Like the fucking chickens? Fuck off, I hurt.
No, this one is good. He's even more powerful than me.
So he's gonna set me on fire. Fuck off, I'm gonna stay down here.
Thraka, would you
So what are
please
you
come
doing,
upstairs?
Heading upstairs, I guess.
Okay.
My God.
And you? Same thing?
Oh, my back!
You
Actually,
know, he's like younger than
I'm gonna
me.
take a look out the window. Assuming the window's even glass left.
There's a pair of windows on either side of the door. Like the door itself, it appears as if nothing is wrong with them. So you look out the windows. You see the typical hustle and bustle of the city of Karlakton.
Either that's a convincing illusion or only the shop got blasted. Okay.
So, old man, what happened here?
One time.
As you begin moving up the stairs along with Thraka, he looks over at you, and Perry obviously. He looks over at you. Exactly as I said would happen, but I was ready for him.
Yeah, you slaughtered them all?
Oh, I'm still alive, aren't I?
Good fight, yeah.
I've had better.
So he killed the demon.
Bully for you.
The Kenku were ungrateful little bastards, and I might go back and burn the whole place down.
That would be quite a thing.
They
As
won't
you
believe
all
it.
enter the room.
They're the new keepers of Markdar now.
Smart,
Well, they know the place.
and everyone fears them. Rightly so.
It's funny. Yeah.
They're moving up in the world. So, you survived your journey, though. Where's Valis and Mark?
Valis went his own way and Mark with him. They're not with us anymore.
I had feared their death within the Demon Waste, but glad to hear they're at least going their own way. Why you come back here? I thought you would head into the Eldeen Reaches.
Well, I was kind of out of magic, and I only had the scroll, and this seemed like a safe place to go.
Yes, necessity makes strange bedfellows, yes.
Better than Gatherhold anyway. Dirty, smelly halflings.
If you all wish, you're more than welcome to stay within here, but I can offer no real accommodations.
That's okay.
You seem on the defensive. Are they gonna come back?
Oh, until I'm dead, no doubt.
You want us to fight with you?
Can we move you?
Yeah,
Why
they
throw
drive
your
up.
lives away? You have much more important things to do, have you not?
Yeah, this is true.
Earth-shattering events.
I made my decision when I gave you the information I did. Right then and there, I'd signed my own death warrant. I've come to peace with it.
Well, it would be a shame for your library to burn with you.
Oh dear God.
But it will.
You could give a few books to a aspiring scholar.
Don't give him shit, he sets everything on fire.
Not everything.
He doesn't set everything.
I used to have hair.
It grows back. Why you cry about it?
Fuck you.
I still have need of my belongings. I'm going to act as if the world spins on until it stops.
Yeah, this is what we all do.
We can't move you to a safe location,
There's no safe location.
even with the king.
They have no need to protect me, and I would simply put him in danger.
So if we move you to Regalport, it would just...
Put the people around me in danger. At least here I have my wards in place and protect the people outside of this structure.
So they just teleport directly into your building? That's awfully nice of them.
No, they walked in nice and proper, said hello, and then tried to kill me. Weren't really expecting the various wards I had on this place, though.
At least they were polite.
No. Assassins are polite most of the time.
Not
Though
in my
I don't
experience.
believe they were told exactly what they were getting into.
Well, we rest here and then we move on.
That would be for the best.
They should be done translating it to library.
So, is there anything?
Point of fact, you know, it's about 2 weeks though.
2 weeks.
So, is there anything that will pass for a kitchen in this place?
I'm pretty sure our door will work.
The least I can do is cook you a good meal.
While that sounds great, I haven't had anything to eat in an age. You notice there's no kitchen, no food stores within this place. As I don't subsist on, as you all do.
Oh, goody. Yeah, we just go then. Leave you in the blessing and the favor of Alandra.
No.
Are you sure I can't heal you? I have a few spells left.
You
I'm
could heal
fine.
me.
I've drank about every healing potion within this place. I don't think it's gonna help anymore.
Hey Ricky, you can put your hands on me. I got 3 little stars thrown into my ass by one of the chicken's people.
It healed
Well,
you.
you're the one who decided not to stop.
Yeah, he does make a point.
Well, he can fuck off with this beautiful ungrateful fucks.
We get what we deserve.
If you don't mind, your squabbling is kind of giving
Yeah.
me a migraine.
I'll get them.
Yeah, we go now.
I go over and shake the old hand.
Darko walks out the door.
I say, I wish you the best.
Find the seals. Open the doorway. Only thing that's gonna make me happy now is just stabbing that little asshole in the throat.
Yeah, is this we can guarantee? Even if it kills almost every last one of us. Not me, though.
Well,
Fuck you, Flynn. Darko walks out the door saying, "You have a migraine, welcome to my world. Have a good day."
Oh, come on. It wasn't even that bad.
As they're leaving, has anything happened since we've been gone? Other than this?
I'm not the person to ask. Is I've mainly been focusing on trying to stay alive. Now, if you please,
Of course.
I have wards to reinforce.
Take care, old man. Thank you
This-
for everything.
If this is the last time I see you all, well, you're the reason I'm dying. But I don't take it too hard.
My apologies for that.
Y'all have a great day.
Take care. Shit, I don't know what to say.
Good, me neither. Great time to walk out the
Yeah,
door.
I fuck off now.
As you guys leave Lehman's, his,
Abode.
no, it's like
looking
the
for
name
the
of his
of the
place.
shop.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying to
can't
think of the name of the
remember
shop, but it's in my notes, and I'm not going to dig through my notes right now. But as you guys leave Lehman's shop and turn around, the interior damage of the place is not reflected on the outside. It looks pristine. Even the damage to the back wall where the teleportation circle was isn't reflected within the building on the outside. It looks as if
You know, Rati,
either a very good illusion or very good magical wards.
I miss that old man.
Well, it seems like he's resolved to go out according to his. He's gonna go out his own way.
Yeah, with his boots on. Well, boot.
Respectable.
Yeah. So,
But I really got used to and rather enjoyed you guys automatically calling me Thundergut.
it's okay, Rati. Don't worry about it. We're back in Karnath. We go find that prissy lady and take care of her hospitality. She has a nice bathtub and a good vine cellar.
You have to show her respect. She is
Yeah, I balance
apparently
grape all my.
old.
Well, according to what you told me, is she's not to be trusted.
I don't know.
Right, we don't trust her. Scheiße.
Because of her connection to the
We
second
still
vampire.
we still need to talk to her though, and talk to the king.
So you go talk to prissy lady. I find a good hot bath.
It's been a while. You guys knew that when she left, there was no ETA for when she'd be back, and no one knew where she went to.
So you go
She
see-
left with the king.
So Trissy, you maybe see if she's back.
I'll get us accommodations.
Yeah. It's that one pub. It's the one with the steak. Come, Fraka, I show you a good
The
time.
welcome wench.
The welcome wench.
If you don't want to go with them, you can go with me.
It's not house
Heal you on
No.
the
It's
Yeah, it's separate.
Private, yeah.
Yeah, it's separate from the from House Galandra.
The welcome one.
But this one is the one that serves the very delicious steaks.
You're out of fireballs, right?
No,
I'll go
I'm never
there
out of
and book a
fireballs.
room. Then I will go to House and check on the whereabouts of Onlo.
Okay.
Right, we need our retainer.
You actually know Onlo frequents the leaky tankard.
Okay.
Ooh, we go there. You're gonna like Anglo. He drinks.
I'm gonna look accommodations first.
Okay, so that's what you're doing. So while he's doing that and then searching for Onlo, what's everybody else doing?
I'm following Roddy around.
Okay, so you follow them or no?
I guess.
Okay, so the
At
three of
this
you go
point-
do that.
At this point, Thrak is almost at the point of like a deity ship because of how many times fucking what's his nuts over there has set him on fire, like forge fire. Plan!
What are the two of you doing?
I'm going to go see the lady. Are you, or at least to inquire after her. Are you
Okay.
going to go with me or no?
I guess I can. She doesn't know
And Perry will
me
join the
that
three
well.
of you. He likes drinking.
Flynn pushed Thraka from being a no longer alcoholic back to being an alcoholic. Congratulations. You drove a half-orc veteran of many wars to drinking.
So, we'll deal with you two real quick first. As you all approach the Lady Morwen's estate, you see familiar guards that still sit outside the entrance, or stand outside the entrance. As they see you all approach, they kind of nod at you and, "Hail, Lady Trisman." Oh, I'm sorry, no. "Hail, Arnos." And
Yeah.
they kind of give you a strange look as you're a 6'2", red bearded, red haired, strange looking fella that they've never seen before. Is Arnos, new friend?
You could say that.
They kind of look at each other for a second, look back. The lady still is yet to return. Did you wish to leave a message?
Did we wish to leave a message, Ricky? If you could tell the lady that Knights of Fate just came a-calling.
Easy to remember. I don't know when we're expecting her back, but I'll let her know as soon as we see her. That good?
That sounds good.
Oh, all right. You take care. If you're around later, maybe a drink. Got some questions for you about that latest thing in the Korberg Chronicle.
What was that?
Oh, well, just came out about a week ago. They said you guys walked. It's true you walked into the Mornland? I mean, that's the last thing anybody really knew about it, but...
Tabloid trash? We'll talk about it over the drink.
All right. Deal. So you're going to be in town? I mean, I'm getting off here in about 3 or 4 hours, if you don't mind. And
Most likely.
Uh,
Come
the-
hell or high water.
the other one next to him, Oscar, who you also know very well, is like, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like,
We told you where we were staying.
I mean, you maybe bathe first or something. I mean, you look like you've been through it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
news stories to tell, huh?
Indeed.
So it's always nice to hear about him before I read about him, you know. So later
The hot
tonight,
take.
the Welcome Wench. I love that place.
Where were we going?
Welcome, Winch.
Welcome one.
All right. Maybe we'll get to know you, too. Ricky.
Ricky.
Nice to meet you. Any?
Crush, you know?
Ah. Oh man.
So he smells like the buzzard that his people are.
All right. Later tonight then. And you guys realize you came in. It's about 2-3 hours before dusk at this point. When you guys came into this place, it's hard to tell time within Marek Dar, as you only got to see the sun for about half an hour
To
a
say
day.
nothing of the fact that we just jumped 2 time zones.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yes.
That too.
So the 4 of you, as you guys go and book your rooms at the Welcome Wench, when the gnome innkeeper sees you all come in and, oh, Rotmir, well, welcome back. The usual?
Thundergut.
I still have the rooms available. Well, you said I could call you Rotmir since I do the cooking, yeah?
Yeah, Roddy. He calls you Rotmir, remember?
You know, customers call you Thundergut, right?
Yes.
I thought we were friends. We're friends, yes?
Usually my friends call me Thundergut, and these people call me Rotty.
His name's
Oh,
Thunderbolt.
well, how about I call you Rotmir? How about that? Instead of that other name.
Okay.
Rotmir it is. Oh, yeah. Actually, if I could speak to you for but a moment, see...
I'm worried about your establishment. I'm covered in a certain amount of...
Well, I was going to ask if we can do the usual. I'll comp your room if you don't mind. I have a few entertainers coming tonight, and they're a bit known about thereabouts. And well, no offense to my own employees, but the last time you came in here and helped us cook, it was very good. Would you be willing to help me again tonight?
That would be a good distraction from current
Wait.
events.
All right.
We
Well,
bargain for Rotmir's services, yeah.
I don't speak with him. I speak with you. I know you with the silver tongue and the no. I speak to him. I'll comp 3 rooms. I comp you. You help us out tonight. How about?
I have a bit of business with House Beneath. I'll be back, and I give me time to clean
Well,
myself.
it's going to be a bit on short notice, but I'll tell you what. Do you have 10 minutes to spare? You can give instructions to my people so they can at least begin preparing, do the grunt work, the chopping and the cutting and whatever it is the hell you all do.
Sure. Do you want me to do a roll for cooking?
We'll get to that in just a minute. But okay, I'll go ahead and give them your instructions on what you wish to prepare, and if you could bathe first, please.
I
And
take
then,
care of this.
if you wish to hurry back, please, and then we can enjoy a meal together. I thank you, but go. Take care of your business. I'll get your rooms ready for you when you come back, and I go ahead and help you all out. Flynn, good to see you again.
Good to see you. We talk about the
Very
contract
sad.
for Rotmir?
No, we've already got
simple.
this. Wine, yes. I got the new stock of the Arnos Red in,
Yes, this is
or
good.
the on their red.
Yeah, he tries that.
It's like you need a wine after
Yeah.
me? Really? That's flattering.
Already?
It got laid down.
I just killed the demon 30 minutes ago. Holy
It
shit!
got laid down 1,000 years ago.
Don't worry, it tastes like fried chicken grease.
Fraka, you must taste this red. It is exceptional.
If you wish, then could they take care of the deal with House Beneath, and maybe you stay? Maybe you.
I trust Flynn with all business matters, so...
All right then. I'll run a bath for you.
Don't trust
Okay,
them with shit!
So Flynn, you go check on Anlo, and I start cooking?
Yeah, I take care of the business. I take yonder red with me.
No. But I'll have a glass for you at dinner waiting.
I'll buy the bottle, and you just give it to
Oh, the bottle itself is not for sale. See, we're giving you guys a glass of these. This is for the entertainers tonight. You understand? We
you
have to make
expect me to entertain them?
If you wish, sure. I'm sure they'd be happy to have a full.
I shall speak of our adventures.
Uh,
the beautiful
actually, I
women and
would
demons.
like a
Perception?
no, just a straight wisdom check from you and from you, please.
'Cause
Just
I'm
straight
full of
wisdom.
shit.
5.
5,
15.
15,
Oh, sorry. I actually have a bonus in wisdom.
16,
17.
17. Okay, so
Because I put points in the
as
wrong
you
place.
kind of shuffle to the back to go ahead
Wise?
and get yourself
Yes.
cleaned up as much as possible.
He's definitely not wise.
As you begin to walk out the door with Throck, do you stick around, Thraka, or are you following him around? Because
Taraka.
Perry follows you.
No, I find chair because knees and back hurt.
Okay, so
Taraka, if you come, I shall show you a delicious thing from the far reaches of the
My back
Naga.
and knees hurt,
It's called rum.
and my balls stink.
Okay, so rum is for me.
Okay, that's fine.
as he sits down, Perry goes with you to find Onlo. Perry and Onlo have a good relationship. But as you're walking out the door, you see the Sapphire and Sapphire and Ruby, who are the twin entertainers. You see a poster on the wall that shows them. They are twin sisters that travel around all of Corvair, and fairly famous and you immediately recognize that you've actually seen a show of theirs before, and they are amazing dancers and fantastic singers.
I am called to my talents.
So,
Yes, this will be
were
the
there
greatest
any
challenge
guys
yet.
Ruby and
As we're
Sapphire.
walking, I'm just like, my eye's twitching. Something's wrong.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
Flynn
though-
must be doing something.
As though Flynn is about to do something.
So as that's going on, you stick around. A very pretty, freckled-faced, young-looking half-elven girl comes up to you and pushes a tankard of ale to you and says, "Any friend of Thundergut is a friend of mine. There you go, on the house duty." And she turns around and walks away.
This is the first good thing that's happened.
Down it!
So as that's happening and you're getting dressed up, dressed up, as it's about this point that you guys begin to head towards the Welcome Wenches when you and Perry walk into the Linky Tankard. And before you open the door, you can hear the raucous laughter of Onlo drift out of the bar.
I shall thaumaturgy the door wide open.
Oh god.
And it's one of those swinging, Old West swinging.
Yeah, like hammer it into the walls and
Yeah.
stand there with my cape billowing.
Step in there, though.
You step inside, the doors close behind you, you hear the raucous laughter kind of die down a bit, and you see the balding pate of Onlo kind of turn, and he's teetering dangerously on his bar stool as he looks, and he'll cover it. And he takes a drink and goes, "Come on, Perry, join us."
Allah, I brought you the cheapest rum I could find.
"Oh, I love you. Come on."
So how you have been, old man?
It's been good. It's about 2 days before my standard 2 weeks after a job like that for that long. But you know what? I'm getting a little bit on the board side. So if you all wanted to renew my contract with Denise, I'd be willing to come on a couple days early.
Yeah, we do this.
All right. Well, actually, let me ask a very important question first. Is your business in the Demon Waste done?
Yeah.
Then you can. Damn right, you can go ahead and renew my contract.
In fact, they say they never want to see our smiling faces again.
I know where they're coming from. I get it, my friend. I get it. If you could do me a favor, though, if you could go ahead and clear my tab here as part of the pay.
We mark against your wages.
I thought we were friends.
We are friends. We flip for it. We use my coin.
No, we use my coin.
But your coin has 2 heads.
So does yours.
Mine has 2 tails.
It's true. But come on, let's say, Betty, how about you? And parents, I'm broke.
Yeah, he owes me money. Everybody owes me money. I don't know why this happens.
It's only 2 gold, man. Come on.
It doesn't.
2 gold?
2 gold.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money with a lot of cheap beer, but come on.
Put my thumbs in my platinum waistband. Yeah.
Come on, you cheap bastard. Help me out.
Pull out a bag of 200 copper and drop it on the thing.
Yeah, he looks at it without, nonplussed at all, just takes it. He goes like, "All right, I'm going out of town, but I'll be back."
They, I need a keg of the nastiest ale you have.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All right.
Don't drink it.
And he buys you pick up a keg of ale. Perry looks at you and then looks at Onlo and looks at you. How are you going to carry that?
Onlo, Perry, you're useful again.
Onlo's like, there's nowhere in my contract about manual labor. That ain't happening, man.
You help lighten it as we go back. It's free.
God damn you. All right. Go on, Petty. Let's do this. And it's a smaller keg, but it's heavy,
Work on emptying it on the way back to the welcome winch.
Like you even kind of, oh God, here you go, Onlo. Like, more for you. All right. And he downs his. Still same Onlo that you remember. The rest of the people there kind of grumbling as he goes by. Place is noticeably quieter as he leaves. It's the sun at this point. By the time you guys reach the welcome wench, the sun has gone down below the horizon, and the ever-burning torches are now being uncovered on lanterns all throughout the streets. As you sit there and watch. You see Rotmir come out of a side room. His beard looks like somebody brushed it, put a comb through it. He's got it packed down underneath an apron. Puts on a strange-looking hat as he walks into the back room, and it's pretty open so you can see the kitchen, and you see him just start to go to work. And he starts barking out orders at people, and they just like, oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, and they start doing whatever he tells them to do. As you sit there and just kind of relax and sink into the very comfortable chair, like, damn, like it's just a wooden chair, but man, your knees haven't felt this good in a while. And as you kind of sink back a little bit and you let your eyes kind of close a bit, you hear a thunk in front of you as you open your eyes, and that same pretty half-elf young girl puts another one in front of you. Says, Rotmir said to go in and give this to you. As you look, you see Rotmir just kind of and goes back to work as he begins cooking his meal. You can, sitting in this place, you can see where the Desert's Oasis was like an open amphitheater. This is a enclosed building. It has the single door. They are double doors. It's a well-made inn. It's sturdy, but it's not opulent by any sense of the word. It does have a very nice oak bar that's been polished to a shine, and in the right-hand corner of the room, you see there is a raised stage, and you begin to see people begin to pull out, instruments. There's a smaller drum set, a mandolin that's set over there, and things. And they seem to be gearing up for some kind of show. And about an hour and a half that you're sitting there, just kind of relaxing, more and more people begin to filter in, and seems to be filling up as people are chattering about this show and looking forward to Ruby and Sapphire's dancing, and how good the food is going to be tonight, and word is beginning to spread that it's food by Thundergut. And you've heard him call himself that a lot. You've heard them call him Roddy or Rotmir for the most part, but you hear a murmur through the crowd of a lot of people talking about Thundergut and Thundergut's cuisine. And as you all finally get there and you see him kind of sitting down, you see as you guys walk in and sit at the same table
Probably
Brock is
heroes
at.
coming. Flynn is belting out the ballad of the three best friends that ever were.
Yeah, and Onlo's singing very off-key along with them. And they're the two best friends that anybody can have. Yeah.
I'm gonna go there.
As they come in, you guys can, you especially, you kind of beam with pride a little bit as you begin to hear people talking about, hey, I heard Thundergut's back, he's cooking again tonight. And Arnos, despite everything, you can feel your stomach begin to grumble a bit as you realize.
Can grumble in the tub.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tub.
That's not
Especially with
Bubba.
Jen coming back, Throcket just stands up and just drains the rest of the thing. I'm gonna wash my nuts. You have fun.
The Welcome Wench, well, you guys know, the Welcome Wench is one of the few places. They actually have a maid right on staff that the only thing this person does is cleans and heats water. That's their entire job. And it's one of the few places in town, it's what attracted them to it in the first place, was that they have heated baths. Now, you have never in your life had a heated bath.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
I can heat my own water.
And he
You don't bathe, though.
Yeah, but he got into
your
the-
thing is more like wipes and rainfall and maybe a waterfall.
He got
if you're
into
lucky.
He got into the.
He got in the bath in the
into
hole.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. So this is the second time that you've actually had a full-on, this is a full copper tub. As you sitting there, it's got high, like even for you, your arms are up here as you just kind of sink into this hot water and just begin to relax away. Just, oh God, this is so good. As the rest of you slowly begin to take your baths and things, Onlo, as he gets in and begins singing, you see the gnome behind the counter kind of shoot him a look, and he just, okay.
Flynn is
He's
going to
not, he's not allowed to
continue
sing.
So,
Court order.
So what Throcket would say as he sits in the tub is if I fall asleep and drown, at least Flynn can't set me on fire anymore while I'm alive.
The gentleman, older gentleman that's there goes, don't worry, I won't let you drown. Kind of looks bad on me if you do.
No, just dump me somewhere if I do.
I got you. I don't think you can get low enough to get your head under the water anyway. You're a big fella.
I'll try.
and you try. You get it up to about right here, and you're just. So while all that's happening, Rotmir is preparing his meal. Onlo is now sitting down and, Thundergut's cooking tonight, huh? And all right, I think this is going to be pretty good. And the rest of you begin to bathe and put on clean clothes and wash the sands of the demon waste out of every crack and crevice that you can. We're going to go ahead and take a little break, and we're going to come back.
Excellent.
So we'll be back here in about 15, 20 minutes to continue tonight's adventure.
And again, terrain is provided by Davis Townsend Terrain.
Yes, it is. All right. The music of the Welcome Wench begins to pick up, and you hear the humans, the human and half-elf band begin to play an upbeat jig. The halls of the Welcome Wench are packed. There is almost standing room only within this tavern and board house, though you all have yourselves a fairly large table, large enough for all of you, as well as a couple of other stragglers that have come in and sat down and have begun to enjoy the show and are waiting for Ruby and Sapphire to take the stage.
Dark is washing his balls.
This is after that.
I don't think
You've
you
made that
understand
very
how balls-
clear. Would you like
yeah,
to make
you always
have a bit of an
Rocco's ball
obsession.
counter for this one?
The dinner is served around 9 p.m., so it's up to you on whether or not you want to miss that or not.
I get somewhat done washing my balls.
I'm not gonna miss dinner.
Okay. So you're in the back by yourself then, while everybody else is out in the common room. And
I will strike a pose as I come down the stairs.
okay.
Thaumaturgy. Behold, Flynn the Mighty, Slayer of demons and man of
You see, you guys are fairly famous in this section of town, and just your all's mere presence, you hear the whispers of, you hear several times, "Ooh, it's the Knights of Fate. Oh, this and that, and yeah, all that stuff in the Cornbread Chronicles Gold. It's all bullshit anyway." And you hear all sorts of people talking, but most of the talk of this place seems to be revolving around the upcoming appearance of Ruby and Sapphire.
Full volume thaumaturgy. Just
Oh.
drown the musicians out.
Oh yeah, you do for a few seconds.
Billow
And,
the cape behind me. Yeah.
you see people look up your way and and then go back to what they're doing.
That's starting them up.
At this point, it's about a half an hour before dinner is served. You guys know that after dinner is removed from the tables is around the time that Ruby and Sapphire will take the stage and do their entertainment for the evening.
You made a face. Is it exotic entertainment?
Not really. This is more of a family-friendly
Okay.
establishment.
That's quite the name.
But from what you all have seen of them before, is you've seen them in your all's travels. It's fan servicey, but not quite full nudity. They do
Ruby
tend
and
to wear
Sapphire stripper names.
for good reason.
On fire.
But they don't get completely nude, but they definitely are.
goods.
Burlesque.
Yes,
Family,
more of a
quote unquote friendly.
yeah, more of a
Burlesque is
burlesque.
Those are
Family
movies, son. Look at that.
Wink, no,
There's no
nudge.
nudity or violence.
Partial nudity and implied.
It's a different time. There's no MPAA in this world to really, rate these things,
Thank God.
It's kind of a crapshoot.
So, while that is happening, what are you all doing?
Get hammered.
Aye.
He doesn't allow you to drink in the tub.
Oh, I already said it. He's done washing his nuts.
Okay. So, you're out in the main hall, and what's it called? At this point, the gnome, his name is Eric. He will start a tab for you.
I will plant the rest of the keg between Onlo and Thraka. The first one to see the bottom wins.
Aye. Can I get on that?
No.
Oh.
You've actually tasted this stuff as you guys were walking here. This is the worst throat slake you've ever had. And this is the stuff that Onlo loves.
You're a strange person, Onlo.
Maybe set that one out.
You drink the wine with me. And the brandy.
Ah.
And then the wine. And then more brandy. You can't have any, you're holy.
That sounds good. I can do that with you.
Dola does not approve of your drunkenness.
He hasn't said anything to the contrary.
It's because you can't hear when you're howling.
He has a point.
I'm trolling away.
Yep.
You have no
Right around the time that dinner is served is when you're let go. So that way you can actually sit down with your friends and enjoy your meal as well.
This is so cathartic for Thundergut that he's gonna clean up and.
You wash dishes, the whole
Yeah.
shebang. See, he's just kind of getting rid of all that stress from the. Yep.
Yeah.
So, Arlos, I'm not to be on the party. You might want to inform your friend about the
Oh.
seals.
I'm gonna buy the dishwashers
The ones we need to break.
a meal, send them away, give them the
That's
night
right.
off so they can sit and
He
watch
does
the.
not know why we are
Okay.
here. Or
I-
why we go back.
No, so don't worry. I'll take care of that.
You take care of it?
Yeah.
Why don't you take care of it now, sir?
Hi. Hey, Thraka. We have to have a discussion.
What was I gonna?
You know the gatekeepers that we're so fond of? We got a problem. Those seals? Not all of them, but there's a few of them that are not good. There's a couple of those seals that are actually protecting Barovia and keeping it away from the rest of the world. Not like the other seals.
Just so you know, Barovia is a very bad place where we have to go kill the first vampire ever created.
Or
I-
turn him to our side.
And how does that affect me?
You're going to be tagging along.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shut up, bird! We dealt with your asshole people. You have no input.
I have plenty of info.
Save the chickens, and they say, fuck you, we kill you if you don't leave.
Well, here's what it has to
Okay.
do with you, Thraka.
And I thank
We're-
you from the bottom of my little birdie heart. Now
We're-
help us destroy some seals.
We're going back there. And I would like to peacefully talk to them and try and sort this out with them.
He's funny, Flynn.
Yeah. It's a small problem of the world is destroyed and we all die if we don't do it. So,
He's
in a
the
funny
second one
way,
guy on the way there. It's a boom. Takes another swing. It's a boom. I don't feel pain. Unlike when you set me on fire.
Well, I
very
promise you he
bitter
won't set you on
caring.
fire anymore.
I'll take that in marriage.
I try very hard
he's
not to
right.
set you on fire.
He tries very hard. See, he's the one throwing it out.
He hasn't set me on fire yet.
Fuck you.
If he set you on fire, you'd go up extra big.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. We need your help. So, you come and fight with us.
Hey,
You
hey, hey,
maybe live.
hey. Enough of the fighting talk. We're actually trying to avoid the fighting.
Yeah, we avoid the fighting in the forest of shittiness. Then
Thank
we
you.
fight in the mystical forest of, oh my god, this place sucks.
Now that is
I don't
where the
even know
fight's
what
at.
the fuck I am anymore.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
can't get home, you might as well tag along with us.
Or I can drink here. I can make money.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to go back to the forest.
Not really.
Oh,
Save the world. You famous like me?
You haven't put up any good arguments for me going. I mean, there's alcohol here. I can fabricate money. So it's, what's in it for me? I'm old as shit for my people.
do you want to save your people?
Last time I tried to do that, we said fuck off, give them to the church people.
Hey, I think that was a good place to give them. We don't know anything bad happened to them.
Glory, honor, a good fight.
Lots of booze on the way, some benches. Hey, go out with your boots on, man.
They have the best wine ever created.
I do. I
don't
really
drink
do.
wine because that's a puss drink.
Oh no, it's good.
Hey, Thraka, you don't have to decide on it now, but I would like your help talking to the gatekeepers. I know if there was two of us to talk to them, they might be a little more persuaded to listen.
Okay. Look at my face. Could a face like this lie to you?
Please tell him to stop looking at your
This is
face.
the right thing to do.
Flynn, will you shut the fuck up?
That face, that picture's worth 1,000 words, and all of them are liar!
I don't always lie. Honestly. It's when I'm honest that you have to pay.
Yeah, and I also have to worry. We usually don't know the difference.
So we're not helping any more ungrateful chickens that throw fucking shurikens into my ass!
No more of them. Don't worry.
It's more of people who've been oppressed and downtrodden
But-
for hundreds of years.
Like me this whole trip. But
We did need the spear,
Yes,
right?
so you'd be
I gave
saving
you
people.
Huh?
brandy.
The spear was part of the
I'm pretty
gate,
sure
right?
your deity
No.
would be rejoicing.
My
at that.
deity wants me to
That
make
was a
fancy
misunderstanding.
Well, you can make fancy
Um,
shit for the people who need it.
You've been kind of busy. Running for your life, coming up on Liam and seeing him in such a bad way, and then heading into the Welcome Winch. You've been kind of constantly moving and moving and moving. But the spear strapped on your back has steadily gotten warmer.
Did you take
Looking
one too
at
many
it-
demons with it?
You didn't notice before, maybe it's just something you didn't really see, but there's strange carvings along the length of the shaft of the spear now.
What language are they written in?
They appear to be written in Infernal.
Is that the one I have?
Yes.
Okay. What's it say? Does it say "fuck you, Birdman"? I'm gonna kill you.
Please, yes.
It actually says Yugelnok.
Does it say the name of the other two demons by chance?
It doesn't appear to.
Okay. So maybe it only cares
Just
for
the name Yugelnok takes up in the Infernal script. It takes up about 2 feet of the shaft of the spear itself. It's the only etching that you've seen upon it.
He was a Pokemon.
Is it
after
stretching
all.
down from the tip?
No, but the tip does seem to be off color. It seems to be that same kind of weird pinkish hue that the bones had. It seems to have that hint of color within the head of the spear again.
Anyone care to identify?
Even.
I slapped one's in.
He's having drinks.
And he's not particularly
But he has
interested
the
in
magic
it.
to do it.
Yeah, but he's not particularly interested in helping the chicken. I mean,
No, he doesn't like the chicken. He got
Really?
He got shurikens.
sorry, force of habit. I hear it all the time.
He's
Yeah,
not a
I know.
chicken.
So,
Kenku.
quite honestly, I'm very tired and put out by saving your people and then having them not give
This
me a
says
job.
Yugelnok. It
That's
didn't
nice.
before.
Oh yeah, it does.
How about we throw it into a volcano? I know if everyone is.
No, it's got a. It's good. No.
You know, a spear that can kill demons could help us
I'm
a
planning
little
to.
bit
Etch
while
I'm
longer.
planning to see if I can etch a few more names into this. It's all the same to you.
Well, you know,
Can
when
I
you
ask the
retire,
Saga if
get
she knows
drunk and
anything
never
about
grow
it?
up.
Lasaga has been pretty quiet.
I might
agree
actually
on
be
the
able to
getting
die of
drunk
old
part.
Since you had that fight against the Kenku in there, and you felt her suck that creature's soul into her, she hasn't said a word since.
What are you pondering so much about Tristwin? I mean, Ricky. Wait, who are you today?
I'm wearing the hat.
Ricky.
Ricky.
See the hat.
We need to buy you a hat that you just
I know.
put
I need
on.
to get
yeah.
you know.
Put the cup on your
Get
head.
the sorting hat. Just saying. No, don't you do. Oh, fine. That one's acceptable.
Ricky!
Yeah, what are you pondering so
Plus
much about
10
Ricky?
goose points.
At least first one.
It's too big on me.
You might need to wear it backwards
Okay,
because it actually has a
so-
logo on it.
Back to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not talking.
Who's
Becky?
not talking?
She's not talking.
Who is she?
Who's she?
There's a she there. She has a nice rack. And that
Wait.
one has nice legs.
You mean that one she?
La Saga.
Oh
Yes.
shit, is that she?
What's
she-
wrong with her? She's been redeemed. Her soul has been saved.
Yay, let's throw that time in the volcano.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if you've gotten a little too attached to her.
Not
start-
attached.
You're starting to say she's redeemed and all that shit.
She has been.
So we throw her in the volcano and she goes to
No,
paradise.
we're not doing She's
Which
part
one?
of the key.
Oh yeah, we have to use the thin.
Ah, yes.
I'm just saying, and she points to the hammer, and you're looking. She's not talking.
So,
She talks to inanimate objects, and
Quick
you expect me to
backstory.
follow you.
the soul,
You
soul
know-
of an evil hag is trapped in the hammer.
She's not a hag anymore.
Not so long ago, you had
Yeah,
bitching about how.
Because we just throw it in a volcano.
Much more powerful.
Not so long ago,
Even
you
the
were
volcano.
bitching about how she wouldn't shut up, and now you're talking about how she won't
I
speak.
got used to her talking.
See, this is why I'm starting to worry about you.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a long story. Don't worry. Well, okay, maybe worry a little.
I'm always worried around you fuckers.
Sunlight doesn't affect me.
You're at 24 hit points.
Oh, actually, you did that backwards. but That's okay.
Yeah, he does his hit points backwards.
Oh, so that plus 24.
Yeah.
So, we come to a consensus. We go back to the creepy forest tomorrow morning after we enjoy ourselves.
Aye. Can you get us back there? Quickly?
Of course, I'm Sir Mighty Flynn.
Excuse me.
All right, I'll go with you on that.
The wine is good.
Hopefully, we don't have to do anything undesirable. You're drunk already, aren't you? Drink some more, Thraka. You enjoy it.
Thraka, how about a drinking contest with Onlo? If you win, you don't have to go with us. If he wins, you go.
Alright.
Anna looks at
Sorry.
him like, are you sure? I don't want to kill him.
Yeah, don't kill him. Leave him a little
Fucking
alive.
kill me. Fucking kill me.
See? Flynn figures the situation to everything.
Do I have to do another Thunder Gut situation here?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay. I'll try it with drink this time, see if it works a bit
Yeah,
better.
the drink works better.
And he just pours himself a thing. And you ever seen the original Man Show?
Yeah.
Well, they had a bald guy, okay,
Oh,
who was the best drinker in the
yeah.
world. Like he just takes him just like entire steins of beer that he would in 2 seconds flat completely take in, and he would do this for a 30-minute show the entire time. You see Onlo, who's about 5'6", kind of pudgy, balding man with a thick Irish accent and always seems kind of a little off kilter, pours himself a full stein, and within 2 or 3 seconds, it's empty, and he's filling it again, then looks over at you.
You better hurry.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Or there won't be anything left to drink.
And he just, so you guys start doing that. It's around this time that food begins to be served.
Oh,
You
finally.
see the barmaids coming out with plates. Everyone's given the same plate. It's the same, setup for each person, but you guys immediately smell those same kind of spice palette that Rotmir is known to use, and plates are placed in front of you guys. Onlo for a
Oh,
moment
it's a
forgets
Stephanie
about
Gilmore.
your all's drinking competition, shuts all of you out, kind of prison styles over his food, and just starts raking it in. And you see people begin digging into their plates, and most of the conversation begins to die down as everyone begins to enjoy their food.
That means I win, right?
And it's around that time that
That's not over.
Oscar and Devin walk into the bar and see Arnos and Ricky sitting there. And they pull up chairs next. They kind of walk up in their full, town guard apparel and kind of look at people that sit next to you that kind of look up to them. Okay, and like pick up their plates and move so they can sit down, get their own food, and look at you all and, hey, begin eating and talking to you all and trying to have you guys catch them up on what's been happening so far.
So, Oscar, this is a funny story. I killed a demon. That's the demon lord.
Well,
That
actually,
one killed the demon lord. I killed several little demons.
Actually, it was
They were large demons, but they were little compared to the demon lord. He stood 50 feet high
close
and
enough.
had claws the size of elephant tusks, sharp as razor blades.
Close enough.
And he's just like
Mario!
shoveling food in his mouth, staring at you, just kind of like,
Well, you guys wanted to hear a story before it hit the Chronicle.
Then his wings flapped, they blackened the sky, and he shaped his Himalaya
Did he have
to
wings?
his own will.
Huh?
Did he have wings? Shh. They have wings.
They kind of look at you for a second, but they're enraptured by the story, and with tales that have been spun about you all, and the tales that you all have told them yourselves, they seem enraptured by the story. You, looking out from the kitchen, see people cleaning their plates. People seem to be in good moods. People are happy. You've sent the dishwashers out, and they're sitting down at a table, in the back kitchen, enjoying their food, and just, oh my God, scarfing it down as you begin to wash dishes and just kind of slowly decompress from the night. The gnome proprietor of the Welcome Wench comes back and just looks at you and just goes.
I just nod at him.
And he goes back and begins entertaining the rest of his people, slinging drinks to people who need it, talking people's ear off who need it. As all this is going on, what are the rest of you doing?
Before the dancers show up, I will blow a single note on my flute.
Okay.
Oh God.
And then thaumaturgy, a web of wondrous bullshit about our adventures.
Okay.
Wow, this story is almost better than it happened in real
It
life.
will be 60 feet tall and blot out the sun.
By the time you're through telling your story, the Karnberg Chronicle is going to have it correct. They won't be able to exaggerate it anymore. They're going to have to tone it back.
As you go ahead and roll me a performance check, and go ahead and roll me a performance check.
22.
19.
19, okay, and 22. Food is fantastic. Those of you guys who are his allies now once again gain the benefit of the gourmand feat.
Aye.
Everyone who eats stuff.
Well, up to 8 people. So
Okay.
you basically put little touches on their food. They're your friends.
Okay.
Everyone else absolutely loves the food. It is a huge hit. You telling the story, the music dies down for a bit as people listen to your all's tale of you guys slaying. You say the demon's name?
It's a foul and dastardly demon king of the demon rages.
Just call him Yugi.
Okay.
Just call him Yugi.
Yugi! Oh!
Oh God.
As the mighty one with the teeny penis.
Though most
Miraculously, that's
people
the only
do
thing that
not,
didn't get
though
thrown.
most people have trouble believing the story, they at least enjoy the telling of it. As Flynn finishes his tale and sits back down, the barmaid, the same one that served you a couple of times, the young girl with freckles, she comes up with a tray of champagne flutes. And she sets one down in front of each one of you, not the guards. You in the back are given one. And the gnome kind of waddles over to you guys, takes his own flute off of her tray, raises it to each of you. The good friends and good stories.
Hey.
Yeah.
And he drinks his down and goes back to the bar as you guys taste it. Yeah, this is fantastic. This is amazing champagne.
Do I know the barmaid's
I'm
name?
going to take my time with it.
You've never asked.
Hey. Lass, what's your name over there?
My name's Cindy. I'm 14.
They know you. You've been taught well.
Lass, you need some age on you. Come back to me in 6 years.
Well, if you're alive, you come on back.
It probably won't be.
Yeah, we probably won't make it 6 weeks.
Probably
she does appear to be very nice and genial, and serves you guys your drinks. She basically takes your guys' table, anything that you guys need. Though the champagne is on the house, and the food and the room is on the house, but any other drinks that you guys partake in, you have to start a tab.
Oh no,
I start a tab.
down this keg with fucking R in it or whatever the hell.
Oh, no.
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw,
No.
please.
With
You
advantage.
do not get my +3.
15 plus 3 plus 1 is 19, and then the second one is 15 plus 3 plus 1 is 21
Okay.
17 plus 3.
You're getting
plus 1.
You're getting very drunk. And Onlo is not slowing down. You realize you're a few drinks behind him, and he's not slowing down.
I don't give a fuck. I've been through battle.
You're trying to keep up, but you're trying to get. And this stuff, the more you drink it, the worse it tastes. And it's just terrible shit. And after a while, you begin to realize, oh God, he's not stopping, and he just kind of waits for you to catch up, and then turns and starts talking to the group as he has 4 or 5 drinks lined up for you to catch up on.
Oh, I'm just going to keep drinking them because now I realize I'm going to be stuck with these assholes.
Yes.
He will very professionally drink you under the table. It's almost like alcohol doesn't affect him.
Well, fuck him, I'm still drinking.
Yeah, and you drink until you pass out on the table, and he'll even help you to your room.
Nobody's gonna pump.
Strong.
Yeah, Onlo's a good guy.
After
He seems very small. He's 5'6", but he has no trouble assisting you to your room.
Darko probably weighs a good 400 pounds with armor. So,
Yep, and he has no trouble assisting you to your room.
Flynn, did you give Onlo that special cup?
No, I didn't have to cheat on this one.
He belches loudly after he comes back down and sits next to you guys, and I'm thirsty, and gets himself a drink and keeps talking to you guys. So, where are we going next?
Yeah, we go to the Eldian Reaches.
Again? All right. I'm with you.
They
It's-
might not be happy to see us, though. We have to maybe break a few seals.
Hopefully we can talk him into doing it.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again into my good ear?
Nothing. You'll find out in the morning.
Maybe that's for the best. Actually, how about I don't know? How about you just keep me in the dark for this one? As long as you're not heading into the Demon Waste or the Crystal Plains or any of these other godforsaken places you guys always drag me around to.
No, I don't think we gotta go back to the Demon Waste. We're done with that.
Oh, that's good.
The Crystal Plains weren't all that bad.
Well, not for me. I was inside the hole, but I heard the stories. I saw you when you guys came out. You didn't look very good.
Yeah, you almost didn't come out.
They were better than the volcano
That's true.
of the giant angry dinosaur.
Well, I wasn't around for that one.
Yeah, that was not a fun one.
No, doesn't sound like it. But yeah, Eldian Reaches. If you don't mind, I'll simply resupply the contract to the house beneath to re-up my contract with you all.
Yeah, same terms.
The same terms and same thing as a 3-month thing again, yes?
Yeah.
Aye,
Okay. Same thing after my 3 months, I get my customary 2 weeks, yeah?
sounds good.
Okay.
So,
Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to head to the bar. And he stands up, walks over to the bar, and drinks for probably his last time, because as you all know, when he's on duty, he does not drink.
I'll go to the bar. Put down a fire roll. This man drinks all night. Yeah.
Picks it up, takes out his jeweler's eyepiece and kind of looks at it, and that he does.
Whenever the changes left, put that in good wine and send it to me. Because he only drinks the piss from his bottle.
He grabs a thing of wine. Roll me a straight intelligence check.
I'm an idiot.
You haven't heard of this wine before, but bottle's kind of old, looks a little dusty. Usually a good sign.
This is good enough.
Yeah. You pop the cork, take a sip. It's good stuff.
Hey, Flynn, you promised me wine.
Pull out one of the average bottles.
What about that dusty bottle you got over there?
It's all the tons of vinegar. It's not so good. Yeah, I give you the good one and keeps the bad one for me.
That doesn't seem very
Roll
Flynn-like.
a deception check. Roll an insight check. Wow, it couldn't have gone any different.
Oh God.
18?
Natural 20.
That doesn't seem very
he
Flynn-like.
kind of grimaced a bit when he took a sip of it, and it's like, yeah, it probably is pretty bad. But that wine he gave me, I mean, you had it before. It's good stuff.
It's 10 to vinegar.
I can't really know if you've been so, caring like that, but I guess so.
Honestly,
Thank you,
okay,
Flynn. Thank you.
Your stalwart loyalty has touched my heart, and I wish to show you what your worth is to me.
Here's Dorka laughing at sleep from us.
I know, right?
Sneezy, sneezy.
Strange. Oh well.
It's around this time that the music comes down low. I'm not going to adjust the music for this, as this is going to go fairly quickly. But as the music comes down low, thank you, and the crowd goes, a hush falls over the crowd as you see at opposite ends of the welcome wench, you see two women. Both of them have fiery red hair. One has eyes as green as the sea. The other one has eyes as blue as the sky. It's the only difference between the two of these women. They both wear, it looks to be a dragonborn style of clothing. Very loose fitting, very thin sheared material, lots of silks, lots of satin. They take to the stage and they dance. And while they dance, they both sing. They sing in Draconic, and it's a beautiful song, absolutely captivating, and they do not miss a beat, even in the most vigorous of their dance moves, with them twirling and flipping, them kicking their heels onto the ground. Their notes never miss a beat. They almost seem like they don't need to stop to intake air. They just are able to sing and sing and sing. It's a 10-minute performance, and in that 10-minute performance, there isn't a peep from the crowd, as all eyes are upon them. And once they finally, now sweaty, take a bow and begin moving through the crowd, the music of the band picks back up, and you see these two women just begin to mingle with everyone. And every person in this place turns the entirety of their attention to these two women. And you see the constant sniping from men to other men trying to vie for their attention. And they smile and they bow to people and they say a few words here and there, but seem flighty and more standoffish than what you would expect.
I shall ignore them.
Okay. As you all sit there and begin to kind of shake off that entrancing performance that they gave, you guys can continue your night. Is there anything else anybody wants to talk about while the night is going?
We're going to intentionally go buy one and ask her to bring me a beer and then go sit down.
Okay. So you walk up to one, Miss Beer, can you bring me a beer?
Excuse
Okay.
me, yeah. Another glass of wine, please. You're not so gracious? Oh, I'm so sorry. Allow me to buy you a drink as a, token of my sorrow. I shall leave the bullshit of Flynn.
She smiles. Anything else that's happening before we get to this?
You hear snores all the way through the fucking ceiling tiles.
Nothing else?
Oh, I'm
Is
still back
House
in the
Civis
kitchen.
still open?
No, not at this time of night. At this, by the time they finish their performance, it's hurtling towards 11 o'clock at night.
I'm still in the kitchen.
Okay, so nobody else? Okay.
I'll go see Roddy in the kitchen.
Because I don't want to sit here and have you flirt with me for a
Exactly.
while, go ahead and just roll me a straight
I don't know,
persuasion
that would
roll.
be kind of quite a spectacle.
It is.
And I think YouTube demands
I'm not really in the mood for him to flirt with me today. Like, we've done enough flirting. We've had a few times that it's gotten a little weird, so...
Yeah, we're going to avoid the...
You're going to save the weirdness?
Yeah,
You're
we're
gonna
gonna-
save the weirdness from YouTube?
I'm not in 100% tonight, so,
YouTube
I'm not
needs
100%
it.
here, so we'll go ahead and we'll save that for another
So
night.
you don't feel like you want to feel like a piece of meat tonight.
But you and Sapphire have yourselves quite the night. She doesn't speak much. She kind of more allows you to talk, and she kind of smiles and nods and listens to what you say. After about 45 minutes of her just listening to you talk, she leans over and she puts her fingers against your lips, stands up, takes you by the hand, and begins walking upstairs.
I shall toast Perry as I journey.
Attaboy, Flynn!
So I'm guessing this is to stop her ears from bleeding?
Pretty much. Now,
Yeah, I'm the greatest. And then repeat that 50 times in like 1 minute. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest.
Was it I say Flynn? Oh, I'm Flynn. Once did I save Draka? Once did I save Perry? Once
My
did
name
I
is
carry
Flynn.
brought me upon my manly shoulders.
My name is Flynn. Isn't that such a beautiful name? Oh yes, Caroline.
If he's
It's
at
so
the
wonderful.
table,
Oh,
I
yes.
will get up
Look at me
and
bounce
just
my pecs. Boom, boom, boom. Firepower. Also, yeah, look at this flowing robe. You know where I got this? I got it from the Earl of Bullshit Kingdom. Why does this sound like Bullshit Kingdom to you? Oh no! I didn't say bullshit. I said bullshito. It's where the samurai from. Kingdom. He gave me the robes, and then don't you like how it connects his mind and thigh? You should totally put it there on my legs. Oh yes, waitress, another drink for me and the affectionately beautiful young woman. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. Yes, so yes, that's what I'm saying. I am the mighty Flynn, and then repeat that.
It is amazing how well you do that.
this
It's almost
horrifying.
Like I've been your friend for like 2 years.
Alright. Something like that.
Okay, so after that happens, the rest of the night winds down fairly quickly. You guys know it is still there's still a work day tomorrow. So most people right after the performance and them trying to at least get some FaceTime with Ruby or Sapphire, they tend to walk out and go on their merry way. Though you all are staying within here. Your rooms are comped. There were only 3 rooms available though. So you guys do have to share.
Who's this?
I was gonna sleep on the balcony anyways. Assuming there was one.
So the one room here that has a balcony, you take the balcony. Okay.
He's Batman.
It's about a little before this, right around the time that their performance starts is when you finish within the kitchen, and you're free to do as you please.
So dishes aren't coming back for me to wash?
No, not anymore. Like now, the other dishwashers have taken over, like the cups that constantly come through, and like the wine flutes and things like that. Yeah, the actual like dishes and stuff, mainly done by you and the mage, right? That does it very quickly, as he knows he can do the prestidigitation cantrip. He can do it a couple of times a day, so he tends to help speed up the process.
Mm-hmm.
So you're pretty much done for the night.
Okay.
The top of the stairs, pause, with a single manly tear go down my cheek.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but my heart is promised to another. However, I have a friend named Penny who is very manly and has great skill with his
As
Rifle!
As she looks at you, another person comes up the stairs and begins to pass. She just turns to her, who's passing, interlocks her arm into hers, and they walks with her instead.
That tried a little bit. Anyway, we go get drunk with
Why
Penny.
would you suggest them to him? He obviously fucking blows his weapon up
as
way before it needs to.
You, as you watch,
Try not to lose your drinks.
you see Flynn being led up the stairs by this beautiful woman. And you see him stop, and pride swells in you. You're like, all right, man, you got it. And then you see him stop, and he pulls his hand out of hers, and he begins speaking to her. And while he's doing this speech, you see a very strange look cross her face. And she simply grabs the next person walking up the stairs, which happens to be a woman, interlocks her arms with her, and walks away. You see Flynn just kind of stare after the two of them, and for a second kind of think twice about about what he's going to do. Then turns around and kind of just like Charlie Brown's down the stairs, and you can almost hear the na 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 as he comes and sits next to you without a word, pours you a glass of wine, pours himself a glass of wine, and begins to drink.
Pours himself a glass of wine, looks at the bottle, and starts drinking out of the bottle.
It's Eeyore.
Yeah, you can't win them all.
No, I won, and then I quit.
Hey, we'll say that.
The rest of the night passes.
You tell the story anyway.
The rest of the night passes without any real incident. It feels good to be able to actually tie one on a bit, since the absolute hell that you guys went through within the Demon Waste and Margdar for about 8 days that you guys were in that place. It feels good to be able to feel the sunshine on your face, to be able to actually sit down and have a drink, and be able to converse with your friends again, and not have the impending fight of a demon lord looming over your heads. The next morning, you all awake to birds chirping within the sky.
One of them is Arno's.
Tweet, tweet. As you all wake up and begin to look around at the rest of the day ahead of you, what are you all going to do?
I'm gonna fix my rifle.
Is that a long rest?
That is a long rest.
Yeah.
Sweet!
Oh wow!
My
So
ass is
I
much less
get.
kicked.
Right?
I get.
I will wake up before.
Does Gorman add to regaining hit die?
Yes, you guys get an additional 2 hit die. So you get half your hit die plus. No, I'm sorry. You guys get 2 plus 2. So each of you guys get 4.
And how do we heal again?
Oh, you're at full.
Oh.
After a long rest, you guys are full hit
I've
points.
never actually been negative.
Hi.
Well, I usually
Okay,
heal you
so
after some.
Two.
Well, I ran down to 0, so don't you get half of them back?
Half is 5
Oh,
plus 2 is
Well,
Had
that's,
you-
that's what I'm getting them back according to this anyway.
Yeah, had you used them already or no?
No, they were used. They were
How
all,
many
they were all
times did you
gone.
No, I mean, had you used them for multiple days? Because remember, the first time you rest, you get half of your total healing surges rounded up back. Then every other day after that, you get 2.
So I guess I just get 2? Or 4?
So you'll get 4 back.
Hard to say for you.
And why isn't this?
Twistwin, you usually tend to hold all of our money.
For some reason,
I'm
they gave me
going
6
to
Any money you don't
get
know about
together
either.
with Onlo, go to House Denise, and sign the contract.
We haven't divvied that up yet.
Okay. Once you wake up in the morning, he
Everyone has to
is already back from Denise, and he has already redone his thing.
Do
By
they
the
need
time
my
you wake up.
signature?
No, it's the same deal. The deal is the same.
I'm out of those
The
really
previous
sharp bullets.
signatures binding.
Do you need to buy some?
Oh,
I
or at least the
I would
materials
address
to make 'em.
Onlo and say,
How much do you need?
would you like any special supplies for this next trip?
No, I think as long as you guys keep me in food, that's fine.
First time Rotmere sees him, we'll give him a big bear hug.
Oh, he hugs you back. Still same old dude. Like, doesn't seem like much affects him. Seems like he's still on low. Though it does warm your heart to see the guys. You guys have slowly developed a strange kind of friendship. He's really abrasive most of the time, but tends to, tends to hit that spot, right on the bottom of your heart.
After that, I go on a shopping spree to restock the.
Well, you guys actually didn't use much of your supplies from the last time you
we
guys
went
restocked.
through all of the fresh stuff.
Just of what you removed from the storage within the room. Remember, you guys still have 3.5 weeks of food in there.
Well,
That was only what you guys could carry,
and
the fresh stuff.
It's relatively fresh too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna inventory and restock, I guess.
It's not much. Mark off 10 gold for the lot.
10 gold for the.
I will hand him a list.
So since we share 3 rooms, Thraka's gonna roll over and like gently caress Bear's cheek and be like, "Good morning, Liz."
You're smashed. I mean, you sleep
Yeah,
probably almost till noon.
Don't take
Yeah.
this from me, David.
You'll wake up and Perry's dangling his balls over your chin.
So can we annotate that he has no balls because I have the crushing strength of a smithing half-orc?
We'll say that you guys know each other well enough that if you try to caress his face or you try to dangle his balls in his face, it's not going to end well for anybody.
Oh, so I just caress his balls. Just like playfully, madam.
Well, like a kid. Yes. Yes.
Blanca, you
going
know
on
how to do
way
it just
too
right.
long.
the door.
Nope.
I'm so glad I slept on a balcony in a different room.
Shut up, your
Were you
balls
on
are
my
a turtle
balcony?
bird. His balls are inside him. He doesn't even know what balls are.
So,
First thing she wakes up, she goes to House Civis.
Mhm.
And then sends a letter one letter to the husband.
mark
What?
off 10 gold pieces.
Oh, Raka, you know how to do it just right. Aye! Oh, that one was a little smart, Selena.
It just blends them both. And I never have to hear this again.
So, you got some people gathering supplies. You got some people sending letters. Once all that stuff is done, what are you guys gonna do with your day?
Well, I need to gather some supplies, but I need some money to do it first. So I'm going to try and talk to Twistwin.
We make a big pile on the table and
I stuff 4 platinum into his thong before I go to work on the rest of his fucking leather shit. Because we have the door, right?
Yep. You can now finish it.
I'm going to work on finishing this stuff as I stuff 4 platinum pieces into the front of his thong, into the pouch.
Oh, this might actually work. This might work.
Go ahead and roll me a tinkerer's check, please.
Tinkerer's check.
To get the platinum.
No.
With this is
26.
so it's a quarter of the cost of the gun. You can fix it.
Which is... Hold on, no, it's quarter of the cost of the gun, or...
Yes. No, quarter of the cost of the gun itself. Should be 250 gold pieces.
Oh, 250 gold pieces.
we'll make a big pile of
I gave you
beddings
4 platinum.
and start splitting.
Yeah,
it
that's
up
only,
into
what,
even.
40 gold?
And what?
I'm just pushing
Your clothes?
the loot around the table with
The femur?
the
Okay.
demon.
160?
This is my pile. Well,
Wait.
that's your pile.
160?
This is my pile. I'm Ugelnack and I don't have a
Be
pile.
160, right?
Do I
I'm
get
going
back
to
in time to
ride
see
hand
this
shows.
craziness?
Oh yeah. As you normally do.
Oh god. So I'm back in time to see his.
As he's pushing things around with a pink femur.
Why are you touching our stuff?
Just some-
A bone.
This isn't a bones. This is Ugelnack. Right, Twistman?
How much did you drink last night?
That's not important. This is my pile. And that's your
Is that
I don't
bone
know.
pink?
We need to sell
It has
some shit.
it is a pinkish hue to it, yes.
We need
And
to
it is very warm to the touch.
This is kind of creepy, actually. Back in the back.
My rifle needs to fix, and
So,
I need
it's
to
like
make
a
some more
spear.
bullets.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Kinda, yeah.
All right.
Fun time.
The skull is as warm, at least as warm as the spear is. Almost to the point of being uncomfortable.
You okay there, Arno?
Do you want me to make a magic hat out of that?
Make a cot plate.
And the skull on this guy's about this big.
I make you magic hat?
Do you,
Does it still have
Make
a
it a
brain in
helmet.
it?
No.
do you want me to put it in the bag?
Take
or
the skull
in
and
the
scurry
vault?
off into the ladder.
Do you give him the skull?
Eh.
Okay.
Like literally scurrying off.
Like a rat with a thing of cheese.
Like a rat into its hole. What the hell?
I have all the magical bones now.
Alright.
So I need to sell some of this shit because I got some stuff to fix and some stuff to make.
Oh, I'm coming back. I help with the sellings.
Ah,
I can do it. I
Yeah.
did just fine when I talked to
Unless
Arnos' girlfriend.
unless Thraka can make the
But I'm a much
What's it
better
called?
bargainist than you.
components to make the.
Nope.
I
He
did
has
just
no
fine.
idea.
Don't you agree, Arnos?
Oh, what
I
you're
did
doing
just
is you're
fine.
just buying the components you need and making it yourself.
Oh, for the bullets.
No, not the bullets.
repair your
To
gun.
fix your repair.
Well,
your
yeah,
gun.
that
You
too.
blew your gun up.
But I need to make bullets too. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he doesn't know how to make bullets.
I remember
Not the
we
bullets,
talked
just
about
the
this.
metal for it.
You can buy the metal for it, but you have the casting equipment.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't cast bullets.
No, not cast. But never mind.
So, Tristan, we all have our special, unique talents.
Arnos?
Harry can hit a dragonfly's wings.
Would you agree that I did
I-
rather well negotiating with your girlfriend?
A favor for an open-ended favor.
Yes, this is a horribly shit deal.
She
I
hasn't done
agree.
anything wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She hasn't. She's been very
Thraka hears this,
forgiving.
remembers the Fae chick, remembers Fae, and walks back upstairs to his room and is just like, nope, nope, nope. Too early, fuck this.
Eh,
Too
she'll
early,
probably get back to
nope,
us when she
nope.
wants it done. And she will probably want something done when we go to the gates. How much you want to bet?
What?
Just let me do a sataka. Please?
Oh,
Fine.
Yay, I get to talk.
sit down with the innkeeper and inquire how well he did last night.
You saw him. It was a packed house. Great performance, great food, brought in a lot of people.
He starts talking, more of the business side.
Hey, what are we
profit
keeping?
margin, stuff like that.
It's all-
You have trouble with the business side to wrap your head around a lot of it, but it seems like your food definitely brought in the people.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
What does the twisted wooden wand do again?
It's the wand of pain.
No, we
No.
have a rod of
It
pain.
twists your wood.
You
And then we
cast
have
detect
that
magic on it?
It turns you into a duck.
It does not radiate magic. It has a very, very faint magical aura, but you can tell it's mainly used as a focal point
Just
for
a
power.
foci.
What's the weather like? Gloomy?
So pretty much everything.
Overcast?
Actually, it's
Well,
been
didn't-
it's surprisingly
what's it-
clear skies
didn't Tropic
for
keep
the
X?
for Karnath.
The accent.
It looks like as you guys are heading towards winter, looks like this is the last gasp of summer weather, trying to just hold on, tooth and claw, before it's overtaken by the winter storms that you know are coming. Today it's a nice 75-degree weather day.
I will pin a very honest, accurate letter to my mother. And
Okay.
Send it off through House Civic.
Okay, log off 10 gold, please.
That
Did you go
Sack
with
of
me when I
gold.
went?
No.
No.
Oh.
The sack of gold you didn't
Today.
keep, despite trying to steal it from us.
didn't steal it from me. I just
I
didn't
have
give it
it.
to you.
Yeah, she's already got it written down.
Oh, okay. How much was in it?
255 gold pieces and 60 platinum
That's about how much I need to fix my rifle.
and 3 garnets.
Yeah, that's nice. You get none of it. You owe me 312 gold, 17 silver, 49 copper, and 1 ring of solid platinum.
What the hell's he talking about? I don't remember doing this.
I'm kind of surprised he's keeping tabs that sharply.
Right?
Oh no, I owe him.
How many times have I brought him back? Well,
Thank
I
you.
don't know about that. How many times have I saved your ass?
Once?
That's worth about that much.
No. If we're taking that into account, then you owe me 12,462 platinum, 398 gold, 472 silver,
He's never been resurrected.
and a cow.
A cow?
Yeah, that's the value I place on your actual life. The
Huh.
rest is for the inconvenience of dealing with you.
But anyway,
Eh,
Or
oddly specific numbers.
Oh,
And a cow.
Is there
Potions.
reasons? Makushla is hungry.
I went to buy potions.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
yes, we're selling.
Lots of stuff.
Going for a fly.
well,
Anybody in town that's willing to buy a rod of pain?
The only purveyor of arcane items that you guys know within Karlakton is Lehman.
And he's done.
can I get about
Hey, Lehman, do you want a rod of pain?
1,000
Do
gold?
you actually go to Lehman's?
I need to go buy some stuff.
You find his doors locked.
I'll bring you back the change.
It doesn't look as if he's open for business.
Makes
Let's
sense.
see what
Hold
we
up.
sell.
At least 250 to get the stuff to fix my rifle.
Let's see what we sell.
Well, don't you have it there already?
We're dividing it up equally.
Well, okay, then take the 250 out of my portion later. But I want to get to work on the rifle now.
How quick do we need to get to Zeldin Riches?
Fairly quickly, I would assume.
Like today, tomorrow, next Friday?
That's another concern.
Fairly quickly, I would assume.
Today, tomorrow, next Friday?
Probably tomorrow if we can resupply
Excellent.
today.
Everybody hold hands.
Do you want me with a working
Where-
rifle or not?
Give
Where
him
are
a
we going?
slingshot, God.
Some have a good wine and your husband.
I'm not with you guys.
We're waiting for my brother.
And do you want a working rifle or
You
not?
seem awfully
Yeah,
upset.
Fix it there.
Oh, fine, Rodney. Come, Rodney, we go now.
Well, while you're looking for potions, go and roll me an investigation check, please.
Okay. Plus, no,
Nice.
no, -1.
You seem awfully upset, Tristan
14.
Waynar.
The only place you can really think of is Lehman. It's who you've constantly done business with. And people keep pointing you in that direction. And it takes you a minute to realize as you go up to Lehman, you go to try to open the door to a shop and you realize it's locked and closed. You look inside and It looks normal. I mean, you still see the shelves filled with product, but the door's locked and he doesn't answer the door.
Sending stones. Rati, you come back now. We go.
You can hear it.
I'm still getting supplies.
We get supplies in the next city. Don't worry, you'll like it there.
You won't like it there.
Where are we going?
Somewhere with an ocean breeze.
Guess.
Do I need to come?
Yes.
I don't think the guy who I think we're going to see likes me too much.
Yeah, he loves you. And Papa is dying to meet you. Well, maybe not dying. Maybe killing. Papa's a strange man.
Oh, your father.
We're all gonna try and stick together, though.
Yeah, I remember that, man.
I can't find any damn potions.
Yeah, sell plenty where we're going.
Okay.
Why did I mail the letter? You need to just tell me this before I spend money. No.
Where are you guys at?
We're
It's a
at the
welcome
tavern.
I start heading back to the Welcome Winch.
Could have saved me 10 gold.
And boop.
And then I could have given that 10 gold to pay her.
And where are you going?
Regalport.
Hey, better than use that 10 gold.
Where in Regalport?
Why do you always got money and I
His
have nothing?
house.
I don't spend it on anything.
Don't we have the
He's been
circle
on his
there?
weapon.
Warded, but
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
don't
that's
have
right.
the.
You don't have access to that.
I'll land us right in front of the door.
We don't blow
Okay.
our loads, we blow our whole rifle.
It shunts you about 100 feet away from his building.
Yeah.
It
Uh,
throws
but
it
you
out.
guys-
I've
things
been
down
there,
in
so
one
I'm right
shot.
in
Yeah.
front of the wards.
Yeah. You guys find that
Or at
you
least fewer
are
shots
now
to take that.
standing within
He only needs
Regalport.
one.
Two pump.
We're in
The
Regalport.
seagulls baying upon the wind. You hear the ocean slapping against the rocks down by the shore, and you hear the bells of ships as they begin making their way in and out of port.
Welcome to Regalport, Draka. It's the most glorious city on the face of the planet.
Come on, we're going to my house.
There's a
I
bar.
turn. My house has a bar.
Where is another bar?
I'm gonna rock
Summon
it.
Hamish. I'm
Separate
done
from
walking.
everything else.
There's literally a palace in front of you, dude.
100 feet.
Nope.
Come on, you meet her.
Starts walking towards the ocean. Nope. Nope.
Vomits and
Going
then
to
just starts
drown,
walking
going
forward.
To drown, going to drown.
Hey, Thraka, no jump.
Flops face first into the water.
You see Thraga apparently trying to kill himself.
Thraka, I know a good bar. Come with me. It's not in the palace.
Bach flaps around in a circle, comes down, lands both feet on your head. It's okay, just let it happen.
Grab the
Apparently you want
ankles.
this.
It's like slipping into a warm bath. Just let it happen.
Look at the flowers, Draka. Look at the flowers.
I pick Thraka up and I take him to... What bar do I know around
Oh,
here?
I know the best bar. Come with me.
Oh, dear
You
God.
actually,
Not that one.
you actually know of a bar called the Welcome Wench.
That's right. Let's go to the Welcome Winch.
Another one.
Aye, they're all over the
It's
place.
a franchise.
I'm gonna
Nobody's
go
talking
see
to your
the
chicken. I'm not happy with you still.
We'll leave the Kenku here and we'll go.
I
to the
will
bar.
escort
Okay,
my
you're not talking to me
sister
anymore 'cause your
and
front is not your name, chicken.
be her second when she walks
Whatever.
into her house.
He's very salty about how the
Arnos.
Kenku just went.
Are you
Ale?
coming with us into my
Well,
house?
how I landed on your head. We're still on the nice thing.
I guess not. It's just this.
Arnos, you going with them or are you going with us?
I guess I'm going with you.
Yay.
Since salty,
Okay,
you're
so
with me.
as the four of you guys go head off into Regalport, the greater Regalport, the two of you head into the palace.
I'm still wearing my hat.
Immediately as you approach, you are stopped at the door by a very burly-looking, probably at one point a sailor, as he just holds his hand out and, whoa, what are you doing here?
I need to speak to the High Prince.
A lot of people need to speak to the High Prince.
This is Rotmir de Kundarak, brother to the High Princess, Lady de Kundarak.
Looks at you and, oh, you're taller than I would have thought. Wait here. And he turns around and goes inside and closes the door behind him. A moment later, another different guard steps in and stands in front of you all. You guys don't. They don't know.
Yeah, they don't know.
You don't recognize them as there's kind of a revolving door of different mercenaries and guards that I am blanking his name. Ryger. That Ryger uses.
Yeah.
It takes a few minutes.
Yep.
But a concierge comes down, opens the door, sees you, and Master de Kundarak, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. If you'd like to step inside, please.
My second will be accompanying
Oh,
me.
yes, you may bring your manservant.
I'm gonna remember that.
He just kind of gives you a strange look and, sir, follow me. The master is waiting. And he ascends the stairs. You follow behind. You've been in here before. I mean, you basically lived within the palace for a few weeks. He ascends the stairs and takes you to his study, where you see him behind a desk. He's writing, scribbling away at a sheet of paper as he kind of glances up and beckons you in. As you approach, you see draped over a fainting couch with an open book in hand, you see Trishwin. She's looks exactly as your sister does, though her skin appears to be a bit smoother. Her skin's a bit paler, like she doesn't get out as much, and she's wearing almost like a bedrobe.
What's the customary title? Lord?
He's High Prince.
You can call him Your
Prince?
Majesty. You could call him High Prince.
Says, Your Majesty, I present you your wife.
And he just, as he looks up and he kind of looks over at his wife and looks at the concierge and just, yes, your sister is here, of course. That'll be all. And the concierge bows, then takes the doors and closes the doors and kind of looks over at you and just, hello, gets up, walks around the desk, approaches you. Before you're able to take the hat off, he leans forward and plants a big kiss on your lips.
That's funny.
Into the kinky shit, I think.
As he pulls back, he peels the pad off of your head. He turns to the woman and he says an arcane word, and you see her as she's looking over at you. She just kind of, her expression goes blank. The book kind of just rests on her lap as she just stares at a spot on the floor, completely unmoving.
What the fuck?
You would have seen this if you had come.
No, I don't want to see this.
He looks over the two of you and, what brings you back? I'm very happy to see you. I've been receiving your letters and the nice gifts you've been sending.
Oh, you got the mangoes.
I did.
Do you still have some?
We get mangoes a lot over here.
I know, but it reminded me of you.
Except
the
next time
appreciation.
Keep them for yourself to remind you of me.
Her husband has a realistic fleshlight? Yes.
Yeah.
I think fleshlight doesn't
Hold
quite.
on. Come on, let's keep it in game.
Yeah.
Let's keep it in game.
In game.
Okay.
What brings you all back? What brings you here?
Well, we are in need of resupplying, and that thing is serious. Can we put her in a closet or something? She creeps me out.
No, she has to stay close.
Does she? I'm here. I can literally put on my own clothes.
How long are you staying?
I don't know.
Do you have to leave within the day? Because I have an important dinner tonight, and I've spent the better part of a couple of weeks getting her prepared for it.
No, I can do the dinner.
I don't have time to prepare you for it.
I will be just fine, thank you.
You know how many problems you have with gnomes, and it's gnomes who are coming tonight. I seek to purchase a couple more airships to add to my fleet, and I don't need your under-the-breath comments.
I will be
affecting-
just fine, thank you very much.
That's what you said the last time, and you nearly chucked one out the window.
It was annoying me.
Exactly. So why don't we
breathing.
keep her for that? Because she's not gonna violently assault anyone. And after the dinner, if you'd like to, instead you can share, we can have a night together after the fact, and if you have to be on.
You would prefer that to me?
The Rocket
At
Swing.
the dinner, she is prepared for. My love, you know, you are not the best when it comes to diplomatic relations.
My father showed me how to be diplomatic, didn't he, Roddy?
Ramir,
Yeah, but
back
your
me up on this
vows
one.
are a major detriment.
Rotmere?
Uh,
Thundergut?
have fun, and he walks out, opens the door, and then closes the door. I'll be right outside.
Traitor!
So question.
Traitor!
So what is it called?
Hold on,
Wow,
hold
am I-
on.
am I in on
Hold
this?
on.
Did
No,
you go
you
with
went
us?
with them. You decided to go with them.
No, he
No, I
said he
didn't.
was
I
going
went
with
with
us.
You said, because I
Yes.
understood you're going with them.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I heard, that you're going with them. Okay, so, because it was just the two of you. That's why I've been focusing on the two of you. So,
Check it out a window.
if you are staying,
Yes.
then I would be more than happy. But are you staying?
Not staying. We still have to go to the Eldine Reaches. But we're here to resupply since apparently...
Then let us have our night together and not sully it with
I don't
diplomatic relations with people you hate.
necessarily hate the gnomes. They just really annoy me.
Well, how about we just keep it as it is now? If you had told me you were on your way, then I could have made other
I
arrangements.
didn't know. Flynn just kind of surprised us with this, and then I could have sent a letter, but no. No.
Well,
Did
then
we tell
you-
Tristman anything? No.
Then you understand that I am between a rock and a hard place.
I could seriously do it. I could be just fine at the dinner. I have been improving our relations
You are
with
much,
the gnomes.
You are much
I
better.
was better. Darn it, Rotmere left.
You are
But I
much
was-
better on the battlefield as opposed to the field of battle that is diplomatic relations. So how about we have our night together, that I am very much looking forward to now, and keep it at that, and you can go and do whatever you have to do when you head into the Elvine Reaches. You can, before the dinner starts tonight, you can fill me in on a bit of your adventures. How about that?
Fine.
Good.
I want presents.
He-
About
He smiles at you, gives you a kiss, and you
Shoo,
hear
I have business to
you
do.
hear a knock on the door, and he says, Rotmere, you're free to come back later." And you kind of get the heat rises in your cheeks a bit, and you realize what's going on, and you just go, "Okay," and then head out of the palace. So while that is happening,
Oh.
the four of you have headed into Regal Port proper. What are you all doing?
You are not dressed appropriately. I take you to meet a gnome. He'll take care
Oh, I
of this.
love this
no,
guy.
he's human.
He's human.
He's
I take you to
human.
meet a human.
Oh my
I
god.
tell you, it will be excellent. Even our nose look good after we visited there.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? I'm flying around above you.
Even
Shit
our
on you.
nose look good. I'll take you to meet the human.
Don't shit on them, okay?
As you open the
I'd
door,
burn him out of the fucking sky if he shit on me.
Yeah.
Like, he would die.
as you open the door to this building,
Return the favor.
a bell chimes, and you see a very pale, blonde-haired, very thinning, that looks like it's in a kind of strange comb-over. Turn around. He has a ring on each of his fingers. He's wearing 4 or 5 necklaces and a magenta robe. As he sees you enter, he smiles at you, and then as Flynn and Perry enter after, he's, "Darlings, good to see you again. What have you brought me today?"
Well, darling, we must make this.
Nope.
Look.
He about face starts to walk out.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he's no fun, is he?
Oh, monster.
Is there any way I can help the two of you?
The whole monster.
Well, you know, using arcane magic in public here is not too good.
Eh.
But it's up to you if you want to do it or
Okay,
not.
Please, babe, it's good for you. It will be great with the ladies at the bar later.
I just want to lick her to forget.
It's gonna be good. Don't worry. You'll love this. We need to cover him in silk.
Oh, silk and satin, darling, I have something just for you.
Or maybe some high top boots with some roll downs. It can look piratey.
Oh, I have just the thing for you. Come, darling, come. Let us dress you. Do you
That's
follow
right,
me?
Raka. You'll enjoy.
I shall sit back in the water with a lemon wedge.
As you look up, walking in this place, you do see a very elegant placard in place that says Lester's Linens. So he looks at you expectantly as he points to a silk curtain that hangs from the wall. Please, darling, let's get you dressed.
There's no one who does linens better than Lister.
Exactly. And we must be dressed appropriately for tonight's festivities. You've never had a party like a regal pole party.
Can't I just like upgrade my plate?
No. It's so
Play,
uncomfortable.
darling, at a regal party. Darling, you stick out like a sore thumb. Please,
It's not all
let
so-
Daddy Lester take you by the hand and just trust me as he begins pulling you into the back room. He is handsy like you wouldn't believe. He is super thorough on his measurements.
Oh my god.
Super thorough.
You can just hear
But
it
he
just
dresses you
laughing.
like. How do you tell him you want to be dressed?
Plate.
No, darling. Think something elegant, something adventurous. What can I get you?
It doesn't stop
Manly!
me from being shanked.
Then put your faith in my hands. Then, and when you step out of the back room, you are wearing leather breech boots. You have satin pants. You have a very thin silk white shirt that he does not let you button more than 4 buttons up, so your rippling pectorals are free for everyone to see. He has gives you a nice hat with a curve on one side and a large feather coming out of the other, and gives you a single
And
gold
Porky
necklace to wear upon your adorned body.
close enough.
As much as you look at yourself and you're kind of like, oh God, there's that little voice in your head that just goes,
You're pretty.
nice. He looks at you, stroking his chin, looking at his handiwork. Oh yes, darling, thank you for bringing him by. Perry Flynn, is there anything I can do for you all
Well,
today?
of course, I'm wearing last season, and I need to be wearing this season for tonight's party.
Oh, of course you do, darling. Perry,
I could use some new clothes too.
well, then come in the back. I can handle you both at the same time. As he
I'm sure
pulls
you can.
both in the back. About 45 minutes later, you both are dressed up in very good styling. They don't walk funny as they come out, apparently, but
No one asked about payment yet.
as you all look at your outfits, and it's very nice. You love your plunging neckline, and he does the
Oh,
same
God,
thing again.
yeah.
Though he has you wear leather breeches instead, he has you with some nice formal footwear that looks a bit to be on this season. The pants, the leather pants themselves have braids that have actually been stitched into the leather.
Hey.
You, on the other hand, it's more of you have a green like sea
Oh
foam
goodness.
that you're wearing. It's very, very nice. It's billowy sleeves. It's got the cuffs for the wrist, the whole shebang. Very, very nice boots. Very dark black pants. Like you haven't seen this black of pants almost ever. It's hard to get them that dark, but whoever dyed it did a fantastic job. And I think you look damn good. All right, darlings. Payment for the 3.
Yeah, we take care of this. How much less than?
Well, for the 3 outfits, because I love you all so much for being my extra good customers, how about we call it 25 gold pieces for the 3?
How about 30, and you have a good day, Lester?
Then I'll have an even better day then, darling.
Excellent. Okay, Lester.
Okay, he takes the 30 gold. A pleasure doing business with you as always. Where is Aranos? I have just the thing for him.
Aranos. Come on down now. He's not.
Poke my head in the door.
Lester has.
Oh, Aranos. Oh, I didn't think you were going to show up today. Come, please, darling.
Okay.
Once again, he has an obsession with having you almost clothesless, just your
Oh, please,
feathers.
come on.
And once he gives you a tribal necklace that has bits and baubles hanging from it and has you wear just almost like a half kilt.
Okay.
And for this for you, darling. Just wear it with pride. And anyone who asks you, you tell them Lester's linens did it for you.
But of course, Lester. We will be throwing
He'll
a
be
party.
trumpeting it with, thaumaturgy.
Oh, with Flynn's debonair flair, of course.
Yeah. You feel free to come on by. We throw the party of the season over at the Welcome Range.
Oh, then I shall definitely be there.
Not supposed to have room in these.
No, darling, you want the pants to hug them to show people what you're working with, no?
Yeah.
But his voice raised.
Trust me, the skinny jean look is gonna be all the rage. Arnos?
Just
Bye.
like this. And just like after he shudders, he just kind of like walks up and just walks up the door. Just...
Pretty close to that, except for no cape and the hat.
So everybody
welcome.
who's watching, think David Bowie in Labyrinth.
In Labyrinth, yes.
That's what
Only a
Rocco-
giant angry orc.
As you guys immediately step out onto the cobblestone streets of Regalport, you have probably early 40s, maybe mid 40s woman immediately pass you by. The aristocracy of this island, they have an obsession with masquerade masks. As she pulls it off of her face and looks all four of you up and down and just, oh my, and continues to walk her way.
My lady, if you would accompany us to the Welcome Bench tonight, we are having the party of the season. It will be delightful. I am.
Oh, honey, I don't go to parties. Only after parties.
Yeah, says be one of them too. Maybe you'd like to meet Thraka. His stamina is legendary.
She kind of looks at him and, oh my, that's definitely a lot to take in.
Yeah, an excessive amount.
How about I bring some party favors? And she walks away.
I hope by party favors she means other women.
Put the drum on some of the ocean!
I love this city.
As you spend 5 minutes trying to convince Thraka not to jump into the water and let the sea take him wherever it will.
Oh, no.
If you want, I could give you a lift out to the really deep water.
You wish to continue to look for supplies, correct? Go to roll me another investigation check, please.
I'd give it him a list.
No one's being beaten, but God is he
minus
unhappy.
17. You actually happen to find a gentleman by the name of Haster. Not you are, for those of you asking. Haster. Haster's Emporium. And as you walk in, you can see the telltale bluish hue potions that sit behind his counter, behind him. As you walk in, he looks at you and, oh, hello, Master Dwarf. Come. How can I assist you today?
Oh, nice to meet you. Name's Thundergut.
Well, it's good to meet you, Thunderguts. And he reaches his hand out and,
Good handshake. I'm in the market for some healing potions.
I got just the thing for you. Here, I got a few. And he grabs a few. How many are you looking for today?
How many are there?
Well, I have 4 regular healing potions, and I got this one really good healing potion.
Take them all.
Take them all? All right. Well, for the 4 of the little healing potions, that's going to run you 225 gold pieces. But for this one here, and he holds up a fairly large bottle that's got quite a bit of liquid in it.
3.
Says, for this one here, I'm going to have to charge this one. You understand, this one's of a much better quality than these other ones here.
I'll
For that
take
one,
it.
that's going to be 800 gold pieces.
Okay. He hands them.
And he just kind of, all right. And would you like me to wrap these up for you so they don't get shattered?
Yes.
All right. And would you like them gift wrapped or wrapped for the road?
Put them in a bag.
I'll wrap them up for you just fine. And he puts them in a bag, and he hands you the bag,
See what
and
happens
you
when
can
you're not
walk
around?
out with your potions.
I have to go to Lester's.
You had to take Traka.
Molesters.
Yes.
Lester the molester.
Go ahead and hold on
Terrible.
for now. I'll get you some more later.
Okay, so I have 4 of these and one big one.
And one big potion.
Okay.
Hit the market after
And
Lester.
go ahead and
I deduct the gold.
well, yeah, and go ahead and just write those down for now.
Okay.
Nobody took.
Hey, Flynn, I need
Hit the
these.
market after Lester.
What you looking for?
I'm selling everything.
You didn't take
Uh,
it from Tristwin.
Go ahead and roll me a investigation check, please.
Yay!
He's like,
Help me find places to sell these things.
Sure.
Hey,
So we're gonna roll with
adjust
advantage.
my nuts. Give me a second.
got a bird's eye view.
They will never adjust in that. 7.
Ever.
You know of a few places that sell some decent goods. You hear of one place that everyone keeps talking about. That everybody that you ask tries to send you there. It's Ginbar's Haberdashery.
I'll go there.
Okay. When you walk in, you remember, right? When you walk into Ginbar's Haberdashery, you see it is absolutely filled with stuff. I mean, stuff upon stuff upon stuff. There are 8
hoarder.
shelves within this place that are narrowly spaced apart to where you actually have to move in sideways to get between them, and they are packed with things. When you walk in, you hear an old man's voice from the other side. Hello! Come back here!
Get back. I'm here to sell you things.
Come make your way back, make your way back. As you kind of slowly make your way
So
through.
Draka is going to have to stay outside because from.
Oh, yeah, you're worried about knocking this whole place over. China in a bull shop style, or bull in a China shop style.
I kind of like
Yeah.
the previous
Blah,
one.
blah, 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 blah.
That China wants to get
You
vengeance.
make your way to the back and you see some company. How can I help you? You got stuff to sell, huh? What you got? What you got?
Rod of
Magical items, a rod of pain, some winged boots, a cloak of protection.
All right. Are you looking for corn or are you looking for trade? Because I got lots of things to trade.
Well, I do need some things.
What things you need, huh?
Coin.
Well, we need coin too, but I need some
You need
things.
coin.
Well, I can help you more if you're looking for trade. I don't got a whole lot of corn, but I can maybe take a couple things off your hands. But I got lots of stuff for trade.
What do you have for trade?
Oh, well, what you looking for? You see here, I got this music box. They say it's cursed. Anyone who listens to the entirety of the song, they'll die the next day. That's got to be useful for adventurers.
Viv takes the coin and not surrender machine.
But I got plenty of things back here. I got the loincloth from this ogre.
I'm just gonna walk out and go find somewhere else to sell my shit.
Are you sure?
Anything
How about
to
you,
repair
son?
the rifle?
Huh?
Anything to repair the rifle?
He's got lots of crap. I mean, lots of stuff that you might be able to melt down and use. It's not going to cost any less, but yeah, you can buy your materials just about wherever.
So, well, you know what? We'll come back and see you.
All right. I got lots of stuff. I mean, take a look around and see if you see anything you like.
Here's a bag of gold. Buy what you need. I can't listen to this crazy old bastard.
All right.
So you give him the 250 gold?
Yeah.
So you can, you pretty much leave here. You go and pick up most of your stuff in other places that you're able to pick up. It's going to take you a few hours to gather your stuff. No one really carries just gun parts, as the gun that you use is experimental. So you have to kind of buy parts and then fabricate them to what you need. It takes you a few hours to get it done, but you can.
Continue searching around for somewhere that's appropriate to sell this stuff.
You spend hours looking for another place. And the next place that you find is a place referred to as Haster's. And when you walk in, the door doesn't immediately put you off like the other gentleman did. Doesn't seem quite as crazy. Shop is much better organized. There's not nearly as much stuff on the shelves as he sees you walk in. And hello, sir. How can I help you?
Yeah, I have things to sell.
All right, what you got?
I have a rod of pain, and I have some winged boots. They're very nice. I have a cloak of protection.
Oh, well, if you're willing to let me check the authenticity on some of these items, then I might be able to take 1 or 2 of those off your hands.
But of course, you can check the authenticity on all of them.
All right, well, that's going to take me probably tomorrow morning. I'll be able to bring in a mage right to go ahead and check these out so I can verify their authenticity, if you don't mind.
This is excellent. We do that.
All right, then you can go ahead and leave the items with me. I will give you a receipt.
Yeah.
All righty. And so he writes up a receipt. Then you see him pick his the blood on his thumb, and he puts his seal on. And
I have this ring too. It's a ring of resistance against force.
he picks it up. And all right, well, that sounds like it's going to be awful expensive. But well, we'll see what we can do. Are you looking for coin, or are you looking for some trade? Because
What do you have to trade?
oh, I got quite a bit of stuff. I sell items of superior quality.
Anything for a enterprising adventure of a mage?
Oh, you know what? I got a couple of these healing potions left. The guy came in and bought all my little ones, but I got a couple of these big ones, and he turns them out and puts them on the table.
Is there anything special about the big ones?
They seem to be about 3 times the size of a normal healing potion.
Yeah. If you think about it, you check the authenticity of the item.
I'll get that authenticity checked out, and we'll see what business we
Then I
can
have
do.
this other random crap. Throw the scale mail and stuff down.
Oh, well, the armor I'm not really going to be able to do much with unless it's magical in nature. Well, hold on a second. Is that dragon scale?
Not the dragon scale. The scale we got off the other day.
Oh, okay.
We're keeping the dragon scale.
Okay. He looks in.
Yeah, but this is dragon scale. It's mine.
Oh, well.
His shit's finished, right? Because I've worked on it for that period.
Well, you kind of drank all of last night, but if you put the effort into it today, you can finish it. Basically, as long as you can put about 4 or 5 hours of work into it, you can finish it up.
So, we leave the things here with you. Maybe the bone swords. Is that interesting?
That's a bit on the ugly side. I think you might have better luck at, I don't know, a collector, because I don't know. That looks like something out of Argonescent or maybe the Demon Waste or something. I don't really
It's
want
the
to.
second one.
Oh, well then, yeah, get it out of my store, please. I really don't want that here.
Okay, fair enough. So, on to Welcome Wedge.
Okay. You guys, once again, yes.
I'd also be looking for parts to make more of the sharp shot ammunition.
You're going to have trouble doing that one. You know most of that stuff. It's just the quality of the metal and the time. That's really what it comes down to. And while you have stuff that you could use that's high enough quality, you got to decide whether or not you actually want to melt it down.
Feel like melting down the adamantine shirt?
No. Followed by the no. Triple the no.
So, as you all begin to collect at the Welcome Wench, though you do not, you have your time with your husband. After you shop.
Yes, I do want to get a suit.
Oh, so you go to Lester's? I think we've had enough of Lester today, but once again, he puts you in the most foppish clothes that he possibly can.
Can you do
Well, I
dark
can do
and
it for you.
brooding?
Also, look,
Dark
it's
and brooding?
Levity.
Honey.
You're the man. Let me
I
pick
don't
you.
do much in the way of dark and brooding, see. I like color. Come on, you know me.
Well, black is a color.
No, black is more the absence of color, my dear.
It's a happy
I could have
calming
black
color.
accents. You never want just all black. That's just so gaudy.
How about red and black?
That I could do. A nice red silk shirt. I think that would look marvelous on you.
Yes, but I need ample coverage.
Oh, darling. Why would you want to cover that up? You're not rocking the dad bod, are you?
Well, I have my reasons.
Oh, well then,
And I have coin. So
I actually know someone who could help you with that to spruce that up a bit, and he kind of circles around your beard.
Really?
Would you like to get that spruced up as well?
Sure.
Oh, right then. And he goes to work and he puts you in. It's black pants, black breeches, black boots, but he said red. It's pretty close to pink on the
No,
shirt.
not doing it.
I mean, it's
I'm thinking crimson. This is not crimson.
Oh, no, you get it.
in the right light, honey. Like it
Nope.
just looks that way right now.
Sorry.
Go to roll me an insight check.
Crimson.
Inside.
Listen, my nuts don't even move anymore. You get the picture.
17.
He makes a good case for this particular shirt. He's like, I got some other reds, honey, but they don't look too well with your complexion. Trust me, it's very red. I know it looks a little pink. It's just the lighting within my shop.
Okay, I'll buy this one and a crimson one, just like
I
it.
don't have it. How about burgundy?
Burgundy's fine, just a darker red.
Okay. He does sell you a burgundy one. It's not nearly as
like blood
good.
reds.
No, he's more like pastels, you know. He sells you a burgundy one, but it's definitely a much lower quality shirt. And the one he gives you, well, it kind of grows on you a little bit as you're looking at it. Like, okay, it's not bad. Like,
Well,
it's definitely comfortable.
I need coverage.
Oh yeah, no, it covers completely. It's a long sleeve shirt. Like, yeah, it's the whole thing. Like, he has seen your extensive tattoos, and he doesn't judge, darling. If anything, you totally make them work. But he brings in a very...
So he has no clue what it is.
Nope, doesn't care either.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to
don't
care at all. He even makes sure that it covers all as it pops up on the neck a bit, you know, because your armor tends to come up on the neck a bit more, or your chain shirt does at least. The young woman that he brings in to braid your beard spends a good hour braiding your beard into a very elegant looking formation where she's actually doing geometric shapes into your beard, weaving a little bit of magic in there, and it looks fantastic.
Okay.
Even capping the ends off with some traditional dwarven jewelry that caps off the ends of your mustache. And every time you move your head, they kind of move with you. And at first you're like, no, this is kind of stupid. But after a while, just seeing them flipped up every time you turn your head at the edge of your vision, you're like, yeah, that looks pretty good.
Like spinners
That
on
looks
a
pretty
car.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Does he have a very, very nice cloak?
Oh yes, he can get you a very nice cloak. You'd like, well, with red and black. How about a nice white cloak?
No, this stuff has to... I'm closer to the ground than you. It might get dirty.
Well, honey, all cloaks get a little dirty at the ends. It's okay.
Do you have like a brown?
How about a nice
Another
half cloak?
black?
How about a nice half cloak? Just a half cloak on the shoulder. Bring it down to about your midsection. It'll look great.
Put him in a thong.
I'll buy that one and a full cloak.
I have this wool one just kind of sitting around. If you'd like that one.
Is it finally made?
Comparatively, not really, but it's much better than what you're used to.
He'll buy it, and then go buy a better one.
You will end up spending 15 gold pieces on the entire outfit.
I will give him 20.
This is why I love you and your friends coming in.
We overpay.
You definitely know how to treat a lady. Now, I hear there's going to be a party tonight at the Welcome Wench. I hope to see you there.
Oh, most likely I'll be in the kitchen cooking.
Oh, marvelous. I remember the last meal you made for me. Practically orgasmic, darling.
Well, I won't hold that against you.
I'll make sure to bring a change of shorts. Don't you worry, darling. And he ushers you out of his shop. It's about this time. It's heading towards nightfall, or towards sunset as you leave Leicester's.
Hamish to the streets. And
Yes. People are giving you some strange looks because you trust Leicester, but wow, you look foppish as hell, but you feel great. It's just yeah, all right. You got that sea breeze hitting you, just. Oh, okay. I'm liking this. And you know what? He was right about that shirt. It looks pretty good in the sunlight. It's not pink, it's salmon. It's salmon. That's okay.
So I go and I talk to the owner of the Welcome Wench.
You know that it is a old halfling by the name of Devon.
Yes, I've got his name right here.
It is Devon, correct? No. It is
I can't remember.
A something.
Gregor is the
It's
final...
It's Aelon. Aelon sees you all, and then sees the rest of you dressed up to the nines, and Is there a party I'm not aware of
Yeah,
today?
Elon, we rent the big room and have a party.
Oh, you wish to rent out the tap room?
Well, not exactly rent it. We've invited a ton of people, and there will be a lot.
Oh, well, I do have my standard house band coming tonight. As I can throw them a few extra coins and see if they can pick up the beat of it.
What about that lady singer? You know her name. Maybe we can book her.
Lady Chrysanthemum.
He looks at you.
Lady Chrysanthemum. The flower.
Yeah, I was told that I'm not allowed to book her if certain people are going to be involved. And she shoots a glance over at Flynn.
What?
Eh,
Hey, look, you ruined another thing.
Did you break her heart?
I think you should talk to her, lad.
Where's she at?
Well, she's not here today. Last I knew, she was headed into port, headed deeper into Lazar. I'm not entirely sure of her final
Where
destination.
Is she?
I don't know. I'm not her father.
You can
Don't keep
book her.
track.
Call her agent.
Well,
Don't say I'm here. I'm not here.
it may take time
I
for
shall
her
be
to get
Liam
back.
today. No, that's a bad idea this time.
The next time she comes in, I'll let her know that you're looking for her. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll need the use of your kitchen tonight.
Oh, you wish to cook again? That'd be fine. That'd be fine. I'll let my mother know that she's gonna have some help in the kitchen. You know how she is. You've cooked with her before, so yeah. It's kids, and all 9 of his kids come into the welcome lunch and start looking at and look at you all, and they, oh hey, how you all doing? It's good to see you guys again. He's like, they're throwing a party, so let's get it spruced up. Come on, you all know what to do. And the kids kind of like, oh, their smiles as you all just kind of feel like, oh, fuck you guys. They just start going to work. Yeah.
And I hold them and I'm like, okay, put your hands out.
And they, oh, okay.
I put a gold in each one of their hands.
And the father's like, Dad, right here. And all 8 kids pile the gold. I'm just like,
And I'm like,
I'll get it to them afterwards. Don't worry. And if I give it to them now, they'll run off and they'll spend it. They got work to do.
Wait, Uncle Flynn will show you a trick with the gold.
and then I'm like, don't worry, kids. And he gives them 2 gold each.
So in the pile, or you hand it back to them?
I put more gold into the pile.
Okay.
So 18
A
gold.
lot of money.
How
to
many
give a child.
women has he brokenhearted or traumatized at this point?
You'd have to ask him.
None. Everybody loves me.
See, that's why I asked you, because you're impartial.
But I can't tell you anything because I'm a disembodied
Are you
voice.
asking the sky?
Yeah.
I mean,
Go like, how many women has we?
Yeah, sure.
You get no response from the sky.
Just like 2 or 3.
Once again, you have all the bounty of the ocean in order to prepare for your party. As word begins to filter out of people coming to the Welcome Wench in order to have a party with the Knights of Fate.
I'll bounce over to house service and have them send her a message that we're in town for.
Are you willing to pay for them
Yes.
like the message? Okay, that's 300 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That's the direct, like, literal message to her.
Yeah, I don't even do that.
Bored into her brain.
It's her.
Really? It goes directly to
To her. It's a sending spell.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yep.
That's why it's so expensive.
When you do that, he kind of thinks for a moment. Well, she didn't send a reply, but she got the message.
Yeah, I expected that.
Life
Life
sorry,
sucks. We move on.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. There's a big party. It's a welcome lunch if you want to come tonight.
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, why not?
Just tell them Flynn invited you. That is Captain Flynn of the Knights of Fate.
Captain
Really?
Flynn of the Knights of Fate.
Really?
I'll let him know.
I was
Okay.
a captain once. It was Liam, not Flynn.
And you also murdered
So
a tribe.
as you guys
Among others.
begin to set up for your party and have yourselves another wild night, we're going to go ahead and call tonight's game session right there.
Lovely.
I hope you all had a great time with this frivolity
The
after
ridiculousness.
fighting a demon lord and finally freeing the Kenku's people. and having them take a decidedly different turn than what most of them were expecting. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Remember to love each other, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Tiles.
And that's a stop.
Y'all have a great night.
By David's Tiles and Terrain.
Yes.
This is plug number 2.
Okay.
And myself.